Misfits
What's up? What's up, my peeps? What's going on, everyone? It ain't right. It doesn't feel right without my original intro. So I'm gonna hit you with one more. We're gonna get right to it. So what's up with the folks out there?
Misfits
I love it.
Misfits Misfits for life. Misfits World Order. For life. Misfits World Order. mWo.
Yes, motherfucking Missouri. What's up? What's up? What's up? Salty Blonde, Sergeant Ru Sergeant Reed, Robert Ruiz, Rochelle. What's going on, Rochelle? Miss Thing, just me, Sue. Miss Thing. Dagmar, it's so good to see you, Dagmar. Yeah, what's up, Spike? Ellis Spike in the house. Quick Vic, the ruler is in the house. What's up? Combat Wombat's in here. What's going on, everybody? So I saw that Mr. P wasn't going to go live. I waited. Shout out to Sam P. She let me know he wasn't going to go live today. So I've been going on Mr. P's lately because I'm having trouble sleeping, and I won't go into why, but I'm just having trouble sleeping. But so I decided to do a solo because the guys are working. Shout out to my administrators, Cheesehead and Big Jake. Yeah, Duchess and me had a split ways, and that's okay. I got nothing but love for Dutchie. So shout out to Dutchie. Things happen, feelings are hurt, you know. You can fill in the blanks. But yeah, I'm just gonna do this, see what happens. See if somebody wants to come up. I know there's a lot of night owls out there. It'll probably be just a one-off, you know what I mean? Because Mr. P goes live. He's really good at this type of stuff at night, and so yeah, it's good to see everyone here. There's a lot of night owls out there for sure. So the links out there. I don't know, quick, hit the yeah, absolutely, bro, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, nobody knows each other's struggles. You know, we know each other as avatars and voices and maybe a little bit of each other because we speak on our lives and stuff like that. But I don't know your struggle. You don't know mine. I don't know Mrs. Thing's struggle. I don't know Rochelle's struggle. You know what I mean? Um, I've had some bad moments on YouTube for sure. Um, Not a lot, thank God. You know what I mean? I started on a channel VV, which in the beginning was okay, and then you all know how Vegas Valley turned out to be. But since then, you know, the, I've moved on obviously, and I've created my own thing over here. It's been bumpy at times, you know what I mean? It's been really cool at times. I'm having a lot of fun. No complaining. But you know, I'm not a malicious person. As many people know, I'm not malicious. I'm an asshole sometimes, as many of us are, right? I could put my foot in my mouth, you know. Sometimes it's not about excuses, you know what I mean? That's the problem with the people that, people get hounded and hounded because it's just not good enough. Make amends, humble yourself. How is it that you find forgiveness? Um, How is it? Do you get people to forgive you? No, it's not about the people. It's about, first of all, you got to forgive yourself. You know what I mean? And if you believe in a higher power, because I do, I believe in God. All right, so the God first, and my wife second. I don't know how you guys go about your lives, but um, I don't live on the rules of men, of people on YouTube. You see what I'm saying? I don't, my morals are intact. My integrity is intact. My word is intact. You know what I mean? So, am I gonna make more mistakes and put my foot in my mouth? You damn right. You damn right. We all are. See and say, what's going on? Let's see you. What's up? I need a hug? No, I'm cool. Thank you, but I got a wife who hug me. She's giving me plenty of hugs today. But thank you anyway. Combat. Yeah, I think you're right, combat. Absolutely. Yeah. But I've also seen, you know, I don't take lightly to people screaming at me at the top of their lungs, um, especially when it comes from people that are not holy themselves, that have flaws too. You see what I'm saying? So I think you're right, combat. Yeah, I get a little defensive. I get a little bit. Um, it's the approach. It's the approach. See, with me, if you approach me in a certain way, I'm gonna give you that same energy. You know what I mean? I'm about energy. I'm gonna give you that same energy back. You see what I'm saying? There's no reason to really scream at me. Anybody will tell you that I'll come to the table. You know what I mean? But I'm easy. I tell you, I don't blame anybody for my actions. You know what I mean? My actions are mine, and you know, and I take I listen. I'm harder on myself than anybody else. I'm my biggest critic. I really am. Um, I, I watch myself on YouTube sometimes, especially when I'm messing up, just to try to improve. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna speak on other people. Other people are other people. It's about me. You know what I mean? The reason I say, what do you say? But you are hard on yourself. You just want to start. So, well, all right, combat. All right. This is not so much self-serving. I just can't sleep, and I'm trying to get a topic to speak on. But shout out to Mr. P. I think he does this a lot better than I do. What's up, Devil Dog? All right, we have our first guest.
What's going
What's
on,
going
Angel?
on, brother? How
Salute,
you
brother.
doing? Chilling, chilling,
Excellent. You
chilling.
know me, I'm always excellent, man. I haven't been around in a few days. Taking a little break, but you know, I just been chilling.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Hey,
just
how's the Amanda?
coming,
Yeah,
coming back. I don't know what. Yeah, I don't. Like I said, I don't know what. I don't know what's been going on because I really haven't been keeping tabs on anything. Like I said,
nothing. Yeah,
I've been away. I just been taking care of my own stuff, my other stuff,
yeah.
um, and I don't know what Like I said, I'm not one that's gonna be probing or interrogating anyone. Like,
Oh
oh
no,
yeah,
I
well,
know, I
what's
know.
the
Yeah.
news? I have much respect for you and everyone else.
Absolutely. No, I'm just here chilling, really. I wasn't, really.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have a topic. You know what I mean? I wanted to talk about forgiveness and how I personally go about forgiving. You know what I mean? It's like I start with myself. You know what I mean? I start with God, and that's how I go about. Um, and because I'm not malicious. I don't like hurting people intentionally. I'm
Right,
not built
right,
that way. You know what I mean?
right. I'm with you on that too.
I mean,
Same way, you
I
know.
do have a conscience when I hurt somebody, I immediately it kind of hits me. I'm very regretful. You know what I mean? I can't even sleep at times, um, and that's just the way I've always been. You know what I mean? I try to make good
Yeah,
on it, and I want that person to heal quickly. You know what I mean? I get kind of antsy about somebody getting hurt by me and staying hurt. You see what I'm saying? So
right.
um,
Yeah, I get what you're coming from. Yeah,
yeah,
I just didn't know what was going on. That's why I was just curious, you know. And I was like, no,
yeah,
I'm not gonna get into asking like what's that's whatever already
right,
occurred that occurred. It's been
yeah,
resolved and stuff, and
yeah,
maybe this is something you were gonna address. So, but hey,
yeah.
you know, it's a
No, no,
forgiveness and everything,
yeah.
and you know, I
Yeah, I
love that.
mean, how not I'm not here to preach because shit,
Right,
I'm not a preacher or a
right,
perfect person to be
exactly.
giving advice. This is not advice. It's just more how I go about forgiving and
Salute.
how
Don't worry about
you
it.
know.
Quick Vic, good to see you.
But and Miss Thing has a great comment here. Where you got to admit that you're wrong. Take up,
I didn't see
apologize,
that. Yeah.
and don't repeat again. Absolutely, and that repeated behaviors exactly. Um, that's why some people can't move on because they apologize, and next week or the next day they're doing the same thing. So if you're not
Yeah.
gonna change your behavior, you might as well not apologize. You know what I mean? So I
Exactly.
see a
That's
lot of
true.
that. I see a whole bunch of that here. I see it all the time. I see it all every day.
No,
Apologize. I'm sorry, and then the next thing you know, they're doing it again. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, I know. It's just, I know. No, it's funny, yeah, in a way, but it's
Forgive me.
not. But it's just the way that
Uh,
that's how the game works.
yeah,
It's not like a game, though. It's a game.
yeah. Rochelle says. Oh, forgiveness is a topic I'm struggling with a bit right now. I'm really having a hard time forgiving someone. Forgiveness can be a hard one. Yeah, I mean the
Yeah.
levels of how somebody hurts you and how yeah, there's levels to it. So that's all
Yeah.
depends. That's really yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
what can I say about that? It's like yeah, some people are egregious, right? Some people are you know. They do things that well, you want to forgive them, but it's so fucking bad. You could love
Right.
somebody, but the harm was so fucking bad that it's almost impossible to forgive. So I get
Right.
that.
Right.
Yeah. Uh, Pity party? Nah, I don't do those, man. I don't do pity parties, brother. Nah, I don't cry and bitch and moan about bullshit. Life's too short
Yeah.
for that. Trust me, life is too damn short for pity parties. I
Yeah.
just can't sleep. And I was hoping Mr. P go live, so I got in contact with Sam, found out he wasn't going live. So I said, let me go ahead and spark up a fucking laugh a little bit.
Yeah.
And the
Go ahead.
topic
Go ahead.
and the topic today was something that I did last night to Cheesehead and I'm trying to how can I say this? You know, um try to make amends somehow without
Mhm.
sounding uh, weird because people are gonna try to pick this apart. Combat just said that
Right.
this is Sir Sterling. Here goes Proby. It's a pretty party. So the the comments and the thinking is going to be a wide range of ideas and thoughts and opinions. But opinions are like assholes. Everybody has them. So, and if anybody knows that, I do. So, um, I'm actually opening the panel to see, and I love that Rochelle is giving me some feedback. So she said levels is usual. I forget. Yes, level is astronomical for mine. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying. That's how you can be fixed easier. Def Definitely levels to it. Yes, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's
yeah,
fact. For sure.
yeah. I mean, yeah, yeah. Listen, everybody. Depending on what you do to me, shit. Some things I probably won't forgive you for. You know what I mean? But you know, I hold my higher. I hold myself in a higher standard. I think I can do better. I think I can, you know, uh, and if you think that way, the thinking is always, damn. I know it's good, but that's not good enough. I'm never satisfied. You see what I'm saying? Um,
Right.
I'm constantly trying to work on myself, even for the short time or long time, whatever, whatever time we are here for. So you gotta, I don't know. Yeah, I don't go through life trying to hurt people, and people shouldn't go through life, just
Yeah. Yeah.
intentionally hurting people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not my thing.
Yeah, and then
So
that's like a situation like that, like you said. Well, if my intention was not to hurt someone, or if I feel I disrespected someone, then hey, then well, it hurt it conscientiously inside. Yeah, it's hurting you, it's bugging you, and you want to
yeah,
forgive,
no,
you want to go
it bothers
forgive.
me, of course,
Yeah,
because we have a
I've
conscience.
been in there.
Yeah, if you don't have a conscience after hurting somebody, that you see somebody get hurt, if you don't have a
Yeah.
conscience, I don't know. You're made out of wood, or you just don't have a heart. But
Right.
I know I do.
I
Fuck
know.
that.
I know. I've been in those situations too,
Yeah.
and it is hard. Believe it or not, sometimes it's hard like to bear it. It's like
Yes,
a
yeah.
bear a
That's
weight
true.
on you, on your conscience.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
And the thing is, here on YouTube, especially, it's not like in real life that
right, yeah,
you can do something to somebody, you can have a private conversation with them. It'll be forgiven with depending too, depending and it's not infiltrated. There's not a lot of people um
right,
involved, you know what I mean, and pushing and pulling and capping and you know what I mean. So yeah, it can be difficult to forgive. Even it's even harder to forgive here, okay, in this platform than in real life. That's for sure, because I've witnessed
yes,
it. You know what I mean? There's
right,
people that won't talk to me forever. I mean, forever, because I did one thing. You see, yeah, and maybe that
and
is it, and that's their way. Maybe it was so egregious, whatever it was, that they don't want to talk to me forever. You see what I'm saying? So there's some
right, I
people that be
hear
like, you know what, let's move on. It's okay. Okay, it's different people, different feelings about forgiveness. You see what I'm saying? And I
you.
get
Yeah,
that. But
exactly.
here, people could be highly critical on YouTube and and I understand that clearly, highly critical. They're watching every word you say. They're dissecting you. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? They're
yes, they are.
they're,
Yes,
they're
they
looking.
are.
They're not looking for the good stuff. They're trying to look for loopholes to
Yes,
to,
they
to
are.
put holes into whatever you're saying. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't explain myself the best. I am not the best speaker in the world. I don't explain myself. Sometimes I watch myself back and I say, what the hell? That don't make any sense. You know what I mean? So, um, but anyway, it's not about Cheese. Cheese is not here. Obviously, a lot happened here, and that live is still up, man. And I watched it. My daughter, my oldest
Yeah.
daughter, I had her watch it, and then I told her just give me an honest opinion about it. And yeah, and her view was, man, you could have did that better. You know what I mean? You could have handled that better.
Right.
Um,
Right.
and better to her was get it the fuck offline. She doesn't like this YouTube streets. You know what I mean? She doesn't like, even to tell you the truth. She rather not, because of my circumstances. She doesn't even want me to be on YouTube, and I understand why. You know what I
Right.
mean? So it's
Yeah.
only by my wife's blessing that I'm even still going live. So
Mhm.
because I do find comfort. There's a lot of good people here. There's
Yeah, and just to caveat off that too, Angel, I feel the same way. I mean, it's kind of for me, knowing me having
yeah,
my military history experience and with my disabilities, with PTSD and other neuro issues. I find the YouTube community, the one I'm currently involved with many of you and my small inner circle, I consider close friends, via YouTube. Never met any of you in real life,
yeah,
but for me, to me, this is soothing for me, regardless of all the, even if I hear the drama going on. It that
Right.
don't
Yeah.
that's not
Mhm.
buggy that's not bugging me. I'm just
Right.
I'm just
Mhm.
observing it as well, and I'm picking up information too for my future, just so
Yeah.
like, okay,
Yeah. I'm like you. Then I find comfort. I do.
yeah,
I'm not here for the money. I don't need money.
yeah, exactly, me neither, yeah,
Naively, I just fell into YouTube because I'm just gonna say my circumstances. I'm not gonna say I'm not. I think everybody knows what I mean by that because I just couldn't do anything else. Retired, early retirement because of my circumstances, and
yeah,
I'm still young, but because of my circumstances, I can't work anymore. So it's like,
right.
what do I do next? And my son introduced me to YouTube, so long story short, you know what I mean. I get an opportunity at Vegas Valley, not fully understanding what I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Robert? Hold up, microphone check. You don't hear me, Robert? Hey, hey guys, give me a one if you can hear me, cause I don't hear Robert. Okay, good. Robert, there's something wrong with your mic. Yeah. Um. All right, let's get Robert to get his mic working. Thank you, guys. Yeah. What was I? Yeah. So I landed in Vegas Valley. Um. I can't hear him. Robert, you're muted. Hold on. He's muted? Let me see. No, he's not muted. I think something's wrong with yeah, it's way down. Let me check his settings. I think he should be good. Yeah, he's let me see. Mic settings. Yeah, he's all the way up. He's all the way up. Eh, Anyway, you guys let me know because I don't have anybody here to do a mic check. Yeah, no, so I landed at Vegas Valley and I saw how brutal Joe was. Joe was one of the first people that I said, you know what, this guy needs help. Believe it or not, that was my thinking. I said, damn, I'm gonna help this fucking guy. I swear on everything. That was my first thought. I'm like, because in real life, I've helped my uncles struggle through addictions, and I've helped people with. I just helped the number of people in my life. You know what I mean? I used to be um, a union rep, and I helped people get their jobs back when they got fired and stuff. So it was satisfying when I would save somebody's job, and it was very heartbreaking when I didn't. I wasn't able to achieve that. So you,
Can you hear me
there
now,
you
Angel?
go.
Can you hear me now?
Ahora sí, ahora
Ahora,
sí,
ahora sí.
ahora sí. Yes,
Okay, I don't know what happened, man. That's weird. Yeah.
yeah. But hold up. I think you're falling, but I could fix that. Hold up.
Or let me try my
No, 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 no. You good? You. I'm gonna hit you with the echo cancellation. Now try now. Say something. Say something, Robert.
yeah, right here.
Okay. Now you're perfect. Now see, I fixed it. All right.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
All right. All
yeah.
right. Oh, okay. Okay. So what was I saying? So anyway, fast forward. I'm gonna fast forward.
Hmm.
Um, I do two tours in Vegas. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have went back anyway. You know what I mean? The first time, it's like the thing that goes over in my head now. Somebody told me when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. You know what I mean? So I've come a long way since then, and I kind of repeat myself
Yeah.
um, in my mind. The city rabbits, the people that I've tried to help, and I didn't that I didn't let go when I should have. Um, I had to learn to let people go. But you
Yeah.
know what? In real life, I don't have a history. Only a couple of people I've cut out of my life, only because the circumstances either been jail or they die. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or other than that, but I'm not known to just give up on people. and
Right.
just say, fuck you, and I'm done with you, and I clean my hands of you, and
That
get the fuck out
that's
of here.
it. Yeah, just that one
I don't,
time.
I don't, I don't, I don't have one person I could say that about. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Um, I tolerate people. I don't have to like everybody, but even
Yeah.
family members. But um, there's not a lot of tolerance here. I mean, people lack tolerance. You know what I mean? So they can't be on panel without the urge of screaming at them and humiliating them. There's no tolerance. You know what I
Right.
mean? I get it.
But
You
demeaning
know.
each other.
No,
Get,
and in real life, you'll go to a party, and you know that somebody's done something horrible. Did you sit there amongst a group and dogpile that one
oh,
person? No, in real
yeah.
life we don't do that. We don't
No.
act like crazy people.
No.
It's only on YouTube. You know, you imagine the way people react on panels in real life. You know,
You'll
it's
be
like
you'll be
think
fit.
about it, right? Everybody be screaming at each other. No, you shut up. No, you get muted. No, I'm gonna knock you down. No, I'm gonna bring you back up. No, fuck you. In
You get
1962, you did this, and you know. So imagine, just imagine that.
you get fights
So
going on. You get
yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. So I can only imagine that doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't look. It's not a good look. It wouldn't be a good look at all.
I
If
know
things were
it's just
resolved on the way things get resolved here, man, I couldn't imagine, and it wouldn't never work. We'd be at war all the time. There'd be dead bodies laying on the sidewalk, you
yes,
know. So
seriously.
yeah,
Yeah.
we stop. I don't know. I don't know what to call it. We start being human. You
Yeah, it's
humanizing people. Like you forget that we're human and we're gonna make errors and fuck up
yeah.
and what we stop being human because we're on YouTube. Is that
but
the is
but
that
but
the
we kind of know how it is because I know like in the Mexican the Mexican culture
la
and
cultura? Eso es
for
verdad.
like
Yeah,
la cultura and the Puerto Ricans too, like you and True and stuff, like
yeah,
us, like when we have our parties, big parties. No, if that even just happens just one or two times, like everyone's been drinking and stuff. But if you just like intended to say something, but it was like a joke or something, no, that's it. And when you said, and they'll be like, "Eh, qué?" And then
yeah.
that's it. It's on. Yeah, it ain't no like, perdón, perdóname, perdóname. No, no, When it's you against other,
Oh,
it could be friends. It could even be relatives. You start
it's
doing
true.
blows. You
And
start doing
that's the
blows.
hardest. Well, relatives is even
That's
the
part
hardest
of
because
the
yeah,
the Mexican culture and
right,
Latino culture in general. Wherever country you come from, whether it's Puerto Rico or in South America. But I know amongst myself growing up in the Mexican, all of our family in the parties as we used to go to. Oh, I've seen a lot of the fights within amongst my
yeah.
own family members
Oh hell yeah,
and friends. So
yeah.
I know.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, I talked to Cheese a number of times today. I mean, as far as I know, yeah, we're cool. I mean, um, is he fully forgiving me? You will have to ask him. And it's probably gonna take him time because what I did was pretty egregious. You know what I mean? There's no doubt about it. But what I did, you know what I mean? It's not something I think is not unforgivable. You know what I
Right.
mean? I didn't dox him or something really fucking crazy. It's pretty bad, but not to that level. You see what I'm saying? So we
Yeah.
talked. You know what I mean? He he said he forgave me. We can rock on. But I can't speak for him. Obviously, I cannot speak for, and I'm not gonna say, you know, I'm not gonna pretend to know how he feels. I know I'm forgiven. He said, I was forgiven. But is he hurt? I don't know. I'm pretty sure he probably still is. I hope not. See, that's my thing. I hope not. But who am I to say? I can't read his. I can't. I'm not in his heart. I'm not. I can't read his heart, and I can't read his mind. So yeah, hopefully it. You know, many times most of us didn't come from drama community. We need to recognize and remember and content. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, and that's something that I people have to understand that we are content. Anything we put out there, it's up for grabs. They're gonna dissect it. They're
Yeah.
gonna they're gonna examine it. They're gonna flip it, rub it down. Oh no, you know what I mean? So that's for sure. So.
Yeah.
Um, that's why I kind of said, you know what, let's talk about forgiveness because
Right.
this I want to understand people's ways of forgiving. There's different people have different ideas about forgiveness, and I know forgiveness is power. It really is, and I looked that up in the Bible, and
Yeah.
then that's the first thing that popped up, and I think what that means is that the power of forgiveness is very special. You know what I mean? But being able to
Yeah.
just forgive. Animals don't forgive each other, obviously, right? There's no
No.
forgiveness. But the fact that God gave us that gift of forgiveness,
Given.
you
Yeah.
know, it's there for a reason. You know what I mean? Um, Forgiving to me is liberating. You know what I mean?
It
When
is.
somebody when somebody does something egregious, and I forgive them, I can if it lifts their the fact that they're uncomfortable, feel bad, I can see it in their face that they feel better already. Oh man, dude, that gives me such joy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, um, but I'm like that. Maybe a lot of people are not like that. But yeah, I like to forgive people just to because it feels good to me. It's not so much for them. It's more for me.
It's for
You know what
you.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hmm.
and like I said, the communication is the key. Is between the forgiveness. Communication is the key towards that. Being forgiven and forgiving that person, or
Yeah.
trying to forgive him. That's the hardest part when you're
Hmm.
trying to. If you're trying to forgive, or forgive me for what I did, my actions. And that's kind of hard when that other individual is the person that took it hard, or whatever reason, whatever was said or done, because of course that whatever it was, that those
Yeah.
actions, words, sayings, they've taken that to heart, deeply. And so they're like, I have nothing to do with this individual no more, but it's still bugging you and your conscience, like we were talking
Oh
about earlier.
no, absolutely. If you don't have a if you don't have
Yeah,
a what's up, Jamie? What's
yeah,
up, Jamie? Jamie.
and
Hey,
it's like
hey,
it's kind of like later, like you can't, like it's bugging me because he's doing this, and I that wasn't
you
really my
know, grace,
intention. I'm
grace,
not.
understanding, the favor, and forgiveness. You must forgive, grace, conviction. Oh man, that's beautiful right there. You see that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm
You
reading
see,
that. Right.
he spelled my name wrong. Angle. Most people do that, but it's okay.
No, it's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah,
Now this guy, I've heard him. I met him one time, but I've heard him talk and
yeah,
passionate. The only thing I can say is a real passionate, very highly fucking intelligent. I'm not kissing his ass or nothing. It's just my observation.
yeah.
Um, yeah. What's up, Jamie? Does he have a wrench, by the way? Let me see.
Jamie, good to meet you, Jamie. I don't think I know Jamie. No.
Let me give him a wrench. Yeah, he's a good guy. Um, but Grace, you see what he talked about there?
Great.
Grace,
Yeah,
underserving, favor, forgiveness. Is that from the Bible? I wonder. If not, going to be forgiven. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that's good stuff.
it is.
Yeah,
It is.
so and the thing is, I want to understand where obviously hay mucha cultura, different cultures, and there's
Right.
um I want to fully understand how is it that maybe is it YouTube, is it that makes it harder for people to forgive? Is it a culture thing? Is it what is it that that people and holding people accountable, it's in the right way. You see what I'm saying? Until they fucking get it. Yeah, I'm for that. I'm
Yeah.
for that. And this guy here, Jamie, dude, that's what I've watched him. He can be vicious as hell, but I understand what he's going for. You see what I'm saying? I understand his his goal. You see what I'm saying? You could tell in the questions he's asking and his man in the manner he's going about it. It's frustrating when somebody when somebody keeps doing the same thing you keep calling them out on, but they doing it right in front of you. Yeah, it gets fucking under your fucking
Right.
skin, man. You're fucking losing. It's like, how can I explain it? Somebody does something to you, smacks you in the face, and they say, "Well, I'm sorry, I did that," and you're ready to forgive them, and they go ahead and smack you again, and only to say, "I'm sorry" again. You know what I
Right.
mean? So how many times are you gonna do that, right? So. you'll be without a face by the end of that. So
Right. They keep
I
saying
get it.
and fourth time. Oh,
Yeah, they keep smacking you in the face. What the fuck? I just forgave you. You just did it again. So yeah,
I know. Yeah,
remember, bro. Lord's Prayer is unbreakable, and we want to forgive you about strings. What happened between the other guy? Shit is between you and him, God. Oh man, Danny,
remember
thank you, brother.
Lord's
You
Prayer.
see what I'm
Yep.
saying? It's between me and God. That's what basically he's saying. Yeah, that's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. This is what I needed to hear, bro. I just wanted to hear people's ideas on forgiveness, not me preach forgiveness, because obviously I don't know shit. You know what I mean? I don't know shit about forgiveness. I thought I knew. I mean, I know what I'm 53 years old, and I know what I thought I knew what forgiveness is, and I obviously I'm missing something, and
Right.
I want to know. I'm trying to find out what it is that I'm missing. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I can fully understand before I hurt somebody, the ramifications are going to be um, that people may not forgive me one day if I do something so fucked up. So I want to make sure that all my T's are crossed and all my I's are dotted. Moving on YouTube
Right.
for whatever time I'm gonna be here. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not, and I'm gonna say it again. I'm not here to hurt people. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? I'm not here. I'm here on a mission. People make light of it, but I am here to leave memories. It's important to me. Even yeah, if somebody said, "Well, you're cursing and you're doing this and that," no, you just don't get what I'm saying. Then you don't understand what my
Yeah.
mission is. Then
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you know what I
Exactly.
mean. It's not about the cursing
Yeah.
or what type of content I'm putting out there. Making memories it's I'm not gonna explain it to nobody because it's personal to me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Exactly. Whatever content you're putting out, whatever is funny, jokes,
It's just
whatever you're saying. Look, okay, yeah, this is personal for you and for your, your future grandkids or something like that. That's between you and them. That's not for anyone
yeah,
else. That's not for me
yeah,
to. Oh well, you know what? That you shouldn't be doing that. No, but you don't know what I'm doing this for.
right,
For my
right.
kids or grandkids. Well, regardless if I cuss or not, who cares? Eventually, when
Exactly. It's like yeah,
my
somebody
kids
said earlier.
when
Yeah,
my kids
somebody.
grow up,
Okay.
my kids
Oh,
grow
I'm
up,
sorry.
they're gonna be cussing too, most likely. So
No, no, and I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna. I said that, and I keep saying, listen, I'm here to meet these memories, and somebody try to dissect it. You're not gonna get it if you think it's funny or something. It's twisted or something. I'm not gonna explain it to you. If you don't get
right,
it, you just don't get that. I ain't
yeah,
gonna break that down for you.
and all you do is
Yeah,
just
Jamie.
yeah,
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen what you're saying there, my brother. Um, man, yeah, I get it, Jamie.
yeah, and yeah, and you are I know you Angel all the time. You're always calm and cool and chill, and like who cares what other thinks about things? And yeah, that's all you gotta say.
Everyone,
Well,
sex children,
you know what? Hey, you could think
make
about me,
mistakes again.
whatever my videos, whatever
That's
you
right.
want.
And State the Obvious is right about that. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Nobody's perfect. How many times we've heard that in our lives, right?
exactly.
Nobody's perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't like people that cop out. You know what I mean? Listen, and I don't want to speak about her, but there's somebody around here that doesn't fucking humble herself. I already said her, but doesn't humble herself, and that's her issue. People are constantly um, on top of her, just trying to make her understand that it's like you can't say, well, you can't say if I'm sorry with an excuse. It doesn't go along. You see what I'm saying? That oil and water. You can't say I'm sorry and say an excuse. It doesn't work. That's not the way it works. See what I'm
right.
saying? You're sorry from your heart. You're sorry, or don't be sorry if it's gonna be a fake. It just people can feel that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Hmm.
Um, and the fact that person hasn't really, really um, uh, apologized full heartedly is, and she's forever gonna be known for that. And wherever they see her, they're gonna call her out on it because what she did was very egregious, very disgusting. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Shout out to Kiwi. Um,
Yeah.
and
Salute to you, Kiwi. Yeah.
yeah, it's not little level shit. You know what I mean? It's a big deal. Um, and I get why people are on her because I'm pretty sure that Jamie and the others are willing to move the fuck on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure they want to move on and not talk about that subject no more. But since
Right.
that person wants to put themselves in that position and
Mm.
come up and act the same fucking way, yeah, it's just gonna be yeah. So I don't have much faith that she's gonna ever um understand the gravity of what she's done. You see what I'm saying? You know, and I usually don't give up on people, but I think this
Yeah.
one, I don't know. This one, I'm really doubtful on this one.
Yeah. No. I get you. I get where
Yeah.
you at. Where you I know where you come from, Angel. You know, I know your background. You know, not too much, but you know, just by your words,
Yeah.
words, you know, your wisdom, your words of wisdom and
Yeah.
stuff. And I get where you're coming
Yeah,
from.
no, and state the obvious. I know you're right about that, man. Because listen, I got nothing but listen. I feel for her so bad, bro. It's not. I can't just hit a switch and stop um caring about her. I really do care about her, and yeah, and I get it, man. I don't. It's hard to watch her get. Um, I don't take no joy in watching somebody get badgered and bullied and dogpiled, man. That is not fun, man. But
Mhm.
but you know what I mean? I take no joy in that. You know what I mean? And I hope she finds peace. You know what I mean? I really do. I hope she gets it. I hope she makes amends. You know, and because you know, is she the worst person in the world? No, she's not. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure and I've seen her good sides and stuff like that. But you know,
Yeah.
she gets what she gets when she constantly talks shit. But,
Right.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's the behavior. See, I think that's what the people get pissed off at is that you know, um, she goes around the community talking shit in comments and stuff like that, and they're like, Jesus Christ, it's like she's always in people's face right there. She's commenting, or she's on the panel, and boom, 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 and I get it. But I think what Say Diaz is saying,
Oh, I'm just talking in
okay,
general. Yeah.
yeah, talking in general, yeah, yeah. But I think Stacey Alves said the quote of the day. I think nobody's perfect.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know
we,
what I mean?
we just try to be our best, just not to be 100% perfect, but just try not to be the one that's the one
Well,
that's
yeah,
inflicting the damage, inflicting that damage to one individual or all of the group here. You know, we're just trying to.
yeah. Was it Jamie Ladybug wasn't on panel all weekend. You're talking about me. Right, I mean, I mean, um,
Yeah.
yeah. That's a. Yeah, I don't know if Tommy wants to come up, but um, yeah. I just want her to find peace. You know what I mean? She used to be a good friend of mine. You know, it's like it's difficult for me to watch that. I don't watch it because I know what she needs to do, and I I want to lean in and tell her in the ear or get in her brain, say do this and do that, and you move on. But yeah,
Yeah. No, I hear.
man,
Yeah.
she wasn't on Jamie's fast. Yeah, but these are two good guys. Tommy D is one of the nicest people I've met on YouTube. The dude is solid. He wants to fucking help people, man.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like he's a lot like me, but we have different approaches, I guess. You see what I'm saying? Um,
I could say this
um,
right here because I've, you know, as I still consider myself pretty new. I mean, I
uh,
think it's been like 5 or 6 months.
yeah,
At it, but I, you know, there, you know, a while back there was already one or two things already said about me because I was supporting Tommy and stuff.
dude, you support who you want, bro. Yeah,
Exactly. And that's what my, you know, my thing is too. We a bunch of us always preach all the time. You know, you could go wherever you want, you could support whoever you want, do whatever. But, you know, and there's a reason why I do certain things the way I do it. I don't just
Yeah,
say, okay, I'm gonna do this for this, we do this for this. But I even gave my one of my narratives on when I did one of my lives one time. I was like,
yeah,
you know, I'm proud though. I go because I go. I told people, look at the adversities that Tommy D's went through in Philadelphia or in Kensington, or his town was. I go look at all his old videos that he used to have.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get rid of this
That's
dumbass
that's that's
Mike
that's awful.
Cerrone.
That's that's some awful stuff. And I tell people, I go, look, it's people like that that God blesses, because
Yeah.
who come out of hardships, adversities, and to
Hmm.
try to fix themselves and make themselves better. And look, he
Yeah,
did.
God bless those people. Yes,
God,
absolutely. Those people I look up to too. You know what I mean?
those are the people, and for others
Yeah,
to say,
yeah,
that they're just not, they're just what did he say, they're just trying to use them or use other people, making false accusations, and stuff like that. I go,
yeah.
nah, that's just unsatisfactory. I'm of I'm
All
becoming
right.
a
Yeah,
person.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rob. Yeah, I just timed him out. If he comes back up, yeah, I'll let you talk to him. Why not? Um, Yeah, so those people that like Tommy that been through adversity, I don't obviously Tommy lives in my city. He was an active user for long, I don't know how long, but he's clean today. God bless him. I think
Yeah,
if
God.
I'm not correct, you can mistake me if I'm wrong, Jamie, because I don't want to misspeak. I think Jamie was is a survivor too. He's clean and he seems like he's successful, very smart, like I said earlier. And and I'm gonna tell you something you probably haven't heard, but my mother was on those streets of Kensington for 22 years,
Hmm.
lost. Um,
Yeah.
and yeah, so Tommy knows that, and Quick knows about this stuff. But yeah, she was on those streets, active drug user, living on the streets. Yeah, and yeah, as a young man, I remember I had three kids already. I was 22. I had three kids already. I was saving money for her funeral
Yeah.
because I thought she wasn't gonna come out of it. You know, I had to put food on the table. I was doing odd jobs here and there,
Yeah.
and let me get Jamie up here. And Jamie,
That's me.
what's up, buddy? Yeah, if
So
Mike comes around, I'll let him go. Go ahead.
didn't feel like typing. Done enough typing for tonight.
Yeah,
Tommy, I don't have to fucking block Ladybug. As you can see by tonight, I didn't say one goddamn word in your panel. And I didn't come on your panel. You know why? Because you told me not to. Told me I wasn't welcome there. But I'll still watch your content and picked out little shit, to throw at you because it's, kind of what I do in my spare time. Um,
yeah,
Furthermore, you literally fucking give Ladybug so much fucking grace. But when
Mhm.
it comes to someone like me who's a little bit outspoken and maybe a little bit harsh and nasty with people, because I feel that's what some people need in this fucking world that we live in on, YouTube, uh, you can go fuck yourself. You can do things however the fuck you want to do things. I don't have to fucking block her. There's like maybe three people my whole YouTube career that I've blocked. Three people. Uh, you can think that you know some shit. You've been here like what, 6 months, 4 months. You know zero about this community. People are literally trying to help you, like giving you grace and trying to fucking help you, even though you seem to be just a know-it-all fuck who thinks that he could just walk in off the cuff and just get everyone's character correct. You're
yeah,
wrong. Ladybug is a fucking scumbag. Mike Cerrone is a fucking scumbag. Nunzio is a fucking scumbag. JoJo is a fucking scumbag. Like 90% of the people who came off JoJo's fucking panel and was involved with that channel are fucking scumbags. They're not even worth saving. And yet you are bending over backwards to let some bitch on your panel when fucking 9 out of the 11 people that are on the fucking panel say, hey, this bitch is the problem. Dude, you're not being hoodwinked. That bitch is really the problem.
Mhm. Hmm.
yeah. I mean, listen, I can't disagree with nothing he just said, yo.
Yeah.
Um, those 90% of the people in Vegas Valley that came off, yeah, pretty fucking
Facts.
horrendous. I mean, but listen, I understand Tommy in that you
Crybaby.
know,
Hold on. So
yeah,
crybaby. Let me inform you who the crybaby is. Do you not remember saying this is my fucking panel? You want to go fucking talk like that? You get your own fucking panel. Blah blah blah. Who's the fucking crybaby? You sound like a fucking 5-year-old, dude. You have a child and you talk like that? Are you fucking serious? You still have emotional outbursts like that? Are you out of your mind just because someone called you a faggot and told you you're doing some stupid ass shit? The fuck? The fuck out of here, dude. And no, you're not sober, dude. You're not sober at all. Anyone who's on methadone or Suboxone, pussyfooting around heroin addiction, you're not sober. I fucking kicked off heroin in 2012 and haven't touched it since. I didn't do it with nothing else other than Cook County Jail fucking 4.
Hmm.
So you want to say that you're sober and all this shit and you'll smoke weed and all this other bullshit? No, you're not sober. So don't fucking claim to be. Don't pretend like you're up on some fucking step work shit because you're not. You're just a little fucking bitch running his mouth on YouTube. You fucking live at home with your fucking parents. Like, come on. Don't even fucking start, dude. Don't fucking start with me. I will
well, let's
fucking
see.
destroy you.
Let's see if he wants to come up. I don't know if he wants to come up and
Yeah.
talk
See
to you about this. Or
if he wants
listen,
to.
hey, Big Jake, how you doing? Good morning, my brother. That's my other admin. Shout out. CSA. Um,
Oh,
And
PNC.
believe you and me, I didn't want to say all the things that I just said. But you want to start fucking calling me a crybaby and implicating me for, emotional outbursts? Like, look at yourself, dude. Take a look in the fucking mirror.
yeah, I knew you had. From the last time you was up there, I knew you was like wanted to say something. So I kind of
The,
knew it was,
the
yeah,
pressure the pressure was boiling and the pot finally blew up. Right.
yeah,
Well,
yeah,
he says shit like shaking my head, talking about me here. Like, I'll talk about you anywhere. I'm not trying to hide it.
Yeah.
Don't even
I
fucking
don't know. Yeah.
perceive that as me
Yeah.
hiding it, dude, because I am the last person to hide what is on my mind. You can ask Steph, AC, Bird, fucking anyone from the shit show. They will all tell you. If I
Mhm.
said it in a DM, I will say it to your face. If I said it to someone in normal conversation, I will say it to your face and I will mean it. I give zero fucks about how you all think about me.
Yeah. Exactly.
yeah.
I mean,
You know what? Um, in my opinion, I think you and Tommy genuinely like each other. You see what I'm saying? I noticed it. I don't know if other people did, but I think you were up there because you like Tommy. Am I right? Am I wrong?
No, you're
in,
right. I
in
do
a
like
way.
Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He-
But I don't like what he does. I don't like the bias bullshit. Like if you're gonna run a fucking panel, run a fucking panel. Don't run a goddamn smoke screen. Don't run favoritism. Keep it 100 all the time, and keep it 100 with everyone, even when it's gonna hurt you. Like you say, you want to stand up for some shit. How about you stand up for what's right? Like stand up for what's equal. Don't
I,
fucking be biased. Don't you might not like me and what I say, and that's fine. You can tell me not to come to your panel, and as I've shown you tonight, I
Mhm.
won't. I won't even type in your chat.
yeah. I mean, listen. I've been guilty of not the people. Listen, I'm not. I'm not. I don't. We don't want Mike Cerrone up here. I mean, I'll make the exception if you want to talk to him if he comes back, just because you want Adam. I get it. And sometimes we do bring him up if Keith's head wants to go at him or something like that. But yeah, I don't. I don't try to save these people. Ladybug does not come here. You know, am I okay with her from a distance? Yes, at arm's distance, because I've done the dance with Ladybug, and I don't want to do the dance for her anymore. You see what I'm saying? I've done what I could for her, and now I'm just taking a step back. It doesn't mean that I hate you. I just have to, for my state of mind, I gotta I just gotta step away. You see what I'm saying? I just don't have the patience for it anymore. See what I'm saying? The last time I got fucking slighted, um, not slighted, just not even just I don't know the word. That guy doxed the fuck out of my family, and I gave him chance after chance, and I helped him along. And I'm not gonna mention his name because he's not here. And what he wound up doing was, he got mad one day and he doxed my whole entire family on Vegas. And it happens to he went to Vegas Valley to do it too. So that karma, it's come back to get me for even being part of fucking Vegas Valley, I guess. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't cater to those a lot of those people because Um, they're not looking for they miss the spotlight. They don't miss they don't want to be better. You know what I mean? They don't want to fix them help. They're looking for a spotlight. Vegas Valley, the light dimmed and it was no longer viable for them to be there. So they're walking around the YouTube streets looking for that light again. And I know them well enough. They're not a lot of them are not genuine. You see what I'm saying? The Big Jakes, yeah, he's a good guy. Came from Vegas Valley, was a co-host there. The Cheeseheads, yes, absolutely. Um, really good people, people that the community gave a chance. Actually, they gave me a chance before those two guys, and together we've never gone back. You know what I mean? While others have, you know what I mean? We never set a foot back on that fucking panel. But yeah, I mean, I get your take on it, Jamie. Yeah, I understand. I think you and Tommy actually can find a happy medium, believe it or not. Because you do have that in common, the survivors of addiction and all that. Um,
I don't know. He's just
do
he needs to fucking take a look at himself. That's all I'm saying.
yeah. No,
Like,
I think
if you
I,
want to make judgments on other people, don't, like he said, oh God, I feel like he's always judging me. Like, dude, I judge everyone. And more than that, more than anything, I judge myself more than I judge anybody on fucking YouTube. You have no
right.
idea what fucking standard I hold myself to in life.
Hmm.
Like, no fucking clue. I
Yeah,
fucking hate myself sometimes.
yeah.
And
Me
the
too.
only reason why I don't most of the time is because the things that I come up with while I'm hating myself, I change that shit. If I don't
Right,
like it, I change it. As hard as it is, I don't care what it costs me. I'm going to fucking change it.
right, right. What does YouTube do for you, Jamie? Does it help with anything, or is just you just kind of just like
Oh,
does it help with? Yeah.
it's a couple of different things. Like sometimes I come in here on a fucking rage rant. Sometimes I
Hmm.
come in here on trying to push
Sorry about that.
sobriety. Sometimes I come in here with God. It's a mix
Hmm.
of everything, bro.
Right,
It's a lot of
right.
different things.
Yeah, yeah. I know. I have my personal reasons why I use YouTube.
State
Use
of
YouTube. You know what
delirium,
I mean?
yes. Yes,
Mhm.
100%. My delivery does suck sometimes. Even
Yeah.
I'll agree with that one.
Mhm. I listen. The reason I like the people like Joey Waffles, which I'm not mad at that, right? The Christ Mansons are even Dutchy that's really mad at me right now, because they don't play around with their words. They're brutally honest, um, even more so when private. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I know it's coming from a good place. You see what I'm saying? Um, I don't take lightly to the ass kissing or anything like that. I don't need that in my life. Fuck that. You know what I mean? Um,
Delirium.
no, it's a
Uh,
whole
This
hands.
guy's funny.
No,
This
let's
guy's
whole
funny as
hands sing.
hell. Hey,
Kumbaya, my
my
lord.
Lord. Kumbaya.
Kumbaya.
Kumbaya. Kumbaya.
Yeah, it could be pathetic, Miss Thing. It could be pathetic. Yeah, I mean, um,
Therapeutic. I think you said pathetic. Did you say pathetic?
pathetic. Did I say it wrong?
I thought it
Therapeutic.
sounded.
Oh, my
Therapeutic.
bad. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Fuck. I don't have my. Believe it or not, I don't have my glasses on. Look, I don't have my glasses. I usually have my glasses on. I don't have
No, it's all good. No, I just wanted to make sure everyone was said right. I got
my. No
pathetic,
glasses for Angel. I'm
therapeutic.
sitting. I'm sitting here in my pajamas. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. But listen. I heard the way you spoke to Ladybug, and while I thought it was brutal, I thought it was necessary. God forgive me, man. I was like, damn it. I didn't feel sorry for her. I really didn't. I wanted to. Something in me wanted to feel sorry, but something kept telling me, nah. She needs to hear this. She needs to fucking and I think what I'm watching is that every time she's she's in front of you or you're sharing a panel, what gets under your skin is the same behavior. No real, she's not genuine with her apologies. It's an excuse with an apology attached to it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that could be
Dude, it's all
frustrating.
rationalization and justification. That's all it
Hmm.
is. It's verbal
Mm.
judo. It's
Yeah,
not coming up on a panel saying, "Hey, I fucked up. Like, I have no excuse. Not this is why, not here's what happened, not look at it like this, not check the context. None of that
right.
bullshit. Just, I fucked up and that's it. I'll
That's
tell
it.
you one time
Yes,
I fucked
that's
up.
it.
So when the whole Tonic and Huckleberry thing was going on, this was one of my major fuck ups on YouTube. And I bring
Hmm.
it up whenever somebody talks about, oh yeah, you don't take accountability for bullshit. I take accountability for what I say, especially when I'm wrong. So
Right,
I agreed that Tonic was lying about the whole thing, and it was a money grab. Like I never fucking spoke on the whole fucking sexual assault bullshit because I knew that that was bullshit because she
right,
was literally like talking to me in DMs, and she told me that he was like fucking her and shit. Like it was no big deal. So I knew that that
right.
was total bullshit when she brought that up. But the whole grift thing, I was like, okay, maybe there's something to that. So
Mm.
I actually have a brother that lives down in Fort Myers, and I sent him over to the trailer park. Gave him $200 to do it. I had
Hmm.
him take a
Mm.
fucking quick video, take some pictures and shit, and send it back to me so I could figure out if she was lying, if she was posting the right pictures or not,
Right,
and she was lying her fucking ass off. So at that point, I knew that I was wrong. That Tonic, wasn't just doing a grift. Like this was real. Like he was up on a roof with a fucking chair for whatever amount of time. Don't know. Don't really give a fuck. But part of his story was true. So I
right,
went up on fucking panel and right in front of everybody, I said, "Hey, I was wrong. I apologize. If you're pissed off, that's fine, but I apologize. I was wrong." And he said, "Fuck
right,
me, blah blah blah." Told him kicking me off the panel. I had already jumped off the panel, but I wanted to make it clear to him that I was wrong and that I was sorry for what I said because
right.
that's what you fucking do. You don't go up there and say, "Hey, Tonic, this is why I did what I did. This is how I came to the conclusion of being wrong." You just say you were wrong. It doesn't matter how
You're
you were
wrong.
wrong. You're just fucking wrong.
Right.
It's wrong.
Right.
Exactly. Right to the point. It's as simple as that. I don't know why she doesn't get it, man. You know, I went about. Listen, I don't know what you heard about what I did today, but I went about it the whole wrong, wrong, wrong. I mean, completely just fucking. My daughter looked at me like, "You're what the fuck is going on in your head now?" You know what I mean? So, um, yeah, I mean, yeah. Um, I'm trying to figure out is it YouTube that when or was it me that I wanted to say sorry and sweep it under the rug? Was it that I was looking for? You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out what happened today. Was it the am
Listen,
I
nobody likes feeling uncomfortable, bro. You were
yeah.
uncomfortable. You did what
Hmm.
average human beings fucking do, and you wanted to say, get over it or move past it or move on. Like, okay,
Hmm.
yeah, it's probably not the right thing to say, but it's fucking human to
Right.
say something like that. But
Yeah.
you
Right.
just got to take your fucking lumps. That's
Yeah.
it. Like, you let them
Yeah.
tear into you, you let them fucking do what they do. You don't jump off panel. Don't be
Yeah.
jumping off fucking panel and being like,
I
"Ooh,
went back. I went
fucking
back.
run
I went back.
away." But you did come back.
Yeah.
You did
Yeah.
come back. You got to just take your lumps. And,
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
going to tell you the same thing I told Amanda Erickson a long time ago when me and Amanda Erickson were actually somewhat cordial.
Right.
I told her to just log off for like 2, 3 months.
Right.
And she would not. She refused to fucking log off. She refused to take any weight for what she did. And I
Yeah.
just, after that, I was like, this bitch just won't fucking take any advice. Like, we were all,
Yeah.
and it wasn't just me, it was me, Asmar, a couple other people told her the same thing, just log off. It'll all fucking
Yeah.
die down. Just log off. Like, it's not a
Right.
big deal. Log off, come back on, apologize, and it's done. Like, 90% of, or no, I wouldn't say 90%, like 40% of the people who are actually harping on you probably won't be around in fucking 3, 4 months, anyways. This
Right.
shit's like, it changes like the fucking wind. So don't even think that that's a thing.
It's true.
Yeah. So let me ask you, people, is it too late to log off now? You know what I mean? In her case, I'm gonna use that as an example. So when people tell you you need to log off and let this and just listen. You need to log off now. And is there a cutoff? Because the fact that
So
she didn't listen to your advice, is it too late to cut? It's still log off
I'll give you an
and
example. And
hmm
it pains me to say this because I don't like this person. I seriously dislike this person. So
right.
we'll use the example of fucking Ladybug.
Hmm.
Ladybug did a solid thing today. She's not all the way solid, but she's getting better. She didn't
Right.
go on panel.
Hmm.
She didn't really say very much in the chat either, from what I could fucking see. And I
Right.
read most of it.
Yeah.
But she is taking steps in order to become a better fucking person. That's a hard thing to do. Like she finally took advice and she's like, oh, well, maybe if I don't get in a mix, I won't have that
Yeah.
problem. She's allowing it to fucking dwindle down. She's taking it in stride. And that's the
Yeah.
correct way to do things. When you
Yeah.
There
do it
you
like
go.
that, people will let it go. But when you continually jump on a panel and think that you're just going to be like in like Flynn, that shit's not going
Right.
to work. You're going to get dogpiled. You're going to get fucking talked shit about. You're going to get
Yeah.
fucking humiliated. All this shit's going to come at you. So just take your fucking lumps, keep fucking quiet, and like you said, learn to be humble.
Yeah. I mean,
Exactly.
I hope she listens to this stream because she's gonna be so fucking happy that you give her a little bit of a compliment. It's gonna make her day. My opinion, I think she didn't hop up because she said, you know what, Angel's on the chopping block, so why even bother? It's his turn. But um, yeah, let me look for this real quick. Um, yeah, man, that's good solid advice, man. I mean,
It
shit,
is.
you can't get any better than that, man. I mean, I hope Ladybug takes that, to heart and she does something with it because um,
I mean, there's a
I don't
clause
like
to that though.
what's
you,
that?
you got to remember that later on down the line, some people with, very good memories like me,
Don't
there's
bring
going
it
to
up.
be some
Yeah,
people that throw some shit in your face once in a while, and you're going to have to fucking eat that humble pie. And that's
Right.
that.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly. Right.
But if you don't let it affect you, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, people don't throw the tonic shit in my face. You know why? Because they know I don't give a flying fuck what they say. They know
Yeah.
if they say
right,
something off the cuff and there's no truth to it, I'm going to dismantle it, and they're going to look fucking stupid for even bringing it up.
right.
Exactly. Yeah.
And there's people that are experts dismantling, dissecting
Yeah.
people that fucking lie
How
or
they doing? Yeah.
make excuses. Yeah,
Exactly.
I'll tell you
the
right
more you make
now.
excuses, the more you trigger people like Jamie. It's like, yeah, yeah, it's
I'll
not
tell you
even
right
worth
now.
it.
There's only
Yeah,
one person that I can say that, in my opinion, she could fucking cut through bullshit like a fucking samurai sword, and that's Steph. If you piss Steph
yeah,
off,
yeah,
you better hope to God she fucking eventually forgets your goddamn existence.
yeah, yeah. I
But even
she
her,
actually,
even her, she will
mhm,
still allow someone to become something that they're not. She'll let someone change. Again, it's not very often, but it does happen. I don't think I've seen
right,
it, but maybe once,
right,
but it does happen.
right.
But yeah, don't piss Steph off. Like it's a horrible plan. That's a failed fucking war before it even
Yeah.
begins.
Yeah, no, she actually from Pennsylvania, so I've actually talked to her a couple of times. She seems really cool. But she can she's tough as nails for sure. Um, yeah, I think I would listen. I'm talking to you, and I'm thinking, you know what? I was a real fucking asshole trying to mishandle the whole situation. So
Dude, it's human. It's human,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
Our nature.
It's a human thing.
I wanted a fast cure. You know what I mean? There's no such thing as that as a fast cure.
We all do.
Hmm.
We want everything right now. We live in an age of technology. Porn is at our fingertips. Come on.
Yeah.
Hey, Angel, you need a taco? I'll send it to you Uber Eats right now.
Tacos.
Hey, yeah, we're in the age of technology, right? Hey, I'll
Hmm.
order it right
Yeah.
now. I'll send it to
Yeah.
your house.
Nah, thank you.
You
No,
can't be
no.
mad. You can't be mad when you're holding a taco, bro.
And,
Yeah, you can't. Facts. Facts. Hey, Jamie, you know what my channel's about?
Oh no, no idea.
You sure you don't know?
Nope.
No?
Hey,
Uh,
Leandro.
look, I found we found Mike Cerrone without his shirt on. So just take a look at your screen.
What the fuck? What the
Yeah,
fuck is that?
Mike Cerrone without his shirt on.
Mike, you've been fucking eating them hormone fucking therapy, huh? Trying to go through the change so you can feel like less of a bitch.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I troll these motherfuckers like Mike Cerrone and Sewage Dave and Sloppy Rabbit and people that actually been from Vegas Valley actually. Yeah, just big assholes that yeah. And I just like that. I'm a meme type dude. I have 1,000 fucking memes. Even Andrew sent me one, bro. Um, yeah.
Hey, that's a Halloween special, you know.
Yeah, that Joe was hiding behind a pillow the other day, trying not to go to jail, obviously.
Dude, you
Yeah.
just remember this when Mike Cerrone, okay, well, I think we were either on AC, I think we were on ACs that night. When Mike Cerrone first came over to the shit show, he said all this fucking crazy shit like he was so smart and he was fucking quick and he was just, he was so fucking up on everything. And within like, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes, I said, dude, I don't think
Yeah,
you
okay.
understand where you're at right now. There's very few people that I'll say have intelligence like that you should actually fear. Well, the people on this panel, they're pretty fucking crafty, and I wouldn't say that I wouldn't fuck with them, but I would definitely think twice. You're literally in a group of fucking cobras that will
Yeah.
destroy you online.
Yeah.
And this
Yeah.
motherfucker like thought it was a joke, and then he fucking did the ball sniff, and within a minute, 2 minutes maybe, there was 3, 4 channels memeing it, fucking made a goddamn show about it. Like it was, and then of all things, the legend, the man, the myth, the legend, John Golf. He fucking literally trolls somebody. I think he came to our channel or Tonic's channel and fucking and literally did an improv imitation of him with the fucking night with the goddamn New York Yankees hat and everything. Like had the baseball
Wow.
cap on, jammed his fucking hand down his pants, smelled it like he was fucking superstar, and
Yeah.
just it was hilarious. So Mike
Yeah.
Cerrone just he's so fucking his ass is so chapped about that shit. He'll never
Yeah.
he'll never
Listen,
be able to exist in this
yeah,
community.
I was on Vegas Valley when that happened, bro. That's why I
It
remember
was
the baseball.
hilarious.
Yeah, I remember you laughing your ass off. I remember though. I remember AC just going crazy about it, and somebody screaming, "Look, look, look!" He plays, and it's embedded in
His
my fucking
ball.
head, bro. I'm like Joe. I told Joe, "Look, dude, that's the motherfucker you want on panel, bro. No, dude, get rid of this fucking bag of garbage, bro. Get rid of him, bro. He's embarrassing." And
It was priceless.
yeah,
Oh
man, I
man.
couldn't believe he did that, man. Later on, Joey trolled him and took that same video, I think, and added sounds and stuff like that. And but it's nothing like the original, man. Because just the reaction of you guys, it was fucking amazing, bro. Funny as fuck, man. And I'm about the funny, bro. Um,
Yeah.
Dude, I never realized like how fucking good that dude was gonna end up being his content. Like I
oh
I didn't see
man,
that coming at all. I
Right.
really didn't.
yeah, and it hasn't stopped, bro. Because why? Because
No.
he's still around. He's dude that he's the AC's always telling me, Angel, let these fucking motherfuckers up, man. Um, my cheesehead doesn't like Mike, and and be and I do a thing. It's voting here. It's like if he doesn't want it, all right, that's cool. We take a vote on it. All right. And I I think I'm gonna try to talk to Cheese and to see if he can lighten up on that. And I don't think it's gonna. Big Jake also. He's right here. Um, I think he has a permanent ban here. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Maybe I can. I don't know because he has content at the end of the day. But I think we're so sick of him. We've dealt with him on Vegas Valley for the longest, and we wanted Joe to kick him off. so bad, and you know, listen, we do good numbers, just the memes and just making fun of him without him being here, to tell you the truth. But um, I think AC's right sometimes. You know what I mean? You gotta let these people up. Savage Dave came the other day, and I booted him. AC came up here. What are you doing, bro? But let him up. I said, that's a porn bomber, man. Don't you
Oh,
understand? He said,
you're
well, leave the banner up, man. But don't just. That's content, Angel. I'm like, well, you know. Um,
Yeah,
uh,
you got Tonic had a saying back in the day. You gotta just let the fucking you gotta let the cows graze.
yeah, basically, yeah, yeah. Um, for sure, man, for sure. But I got a couple videos here. I'll share. I don't know. You probably seen these. I don't know. Also, I don't know if you saw that one. This one of my
What the
favorites right here.
fuck?
Yeah,
What the fuck is that?
that's Jason. Remember Jason, the first? Yeah, yeah. Who would have
Dude,
known, right?
I'm
Uh,
totally stealing that.
this is a good one. You know, Chicky KT. She's the champion, mWo champion this week. Christ Master is the overall champion, but yeah. Yeah, it was some good memes here. Look at this. My last call with Joe, a FaceTime call. I
This
love this one.
motherfucker.
Andrew did this. Look at my neck. Look at my neck. It's white, obviously. You know, I'm trying to troll some people. Um, yeah, I got a couple of goodies back here, but
that was funny.
yeah, we
Cap
got
Gun, get your ass up here. Oh, this is on
obviously,
my community page right there.
is it? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It makes their rounds. The memes, they make their rounds,
Make the rounds.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We got this one. You got Tommy. You got Tommy up in here. Look at the hole he has on his shoulder. Look at the hole.
Tommy, what
Look
the
at Tommy.
fuck?
What are you doing, Tommy? What the fuck?
What the fuck,
What are
Damn.
you doing, bro? This
dude?
girl's in Philly. Philly cat. They're in physical carrying all the holes. They're lighthearted. They're lighthearted. I don't really go deep on people. You know what I mean?
Shout
Obviously.
out to Christ Manson. He's a
Shout
god.
out to Christ, man. That's my dude, man. That's my dude, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with him with Christ. Yeah, I don't know
Oh
too.
yeah.
Oh,
You
he's
gotta.
a
Yeah.
fucking riot, dude.
He's
He's a
funny as
fucking
fuck, man.
riot.
I've seen him
Yeah.
up here in the panel a couple of. I think I said like "What's up" before I left or came on one time, but that was it. But yeah, I'm not familiar with him or anything.
Yeah.
Dude, he's fucking great. Like he's quick with the memes. He's
Oh
real good with
man.
it.
I mean, I don't see anybody. I just don't see anybody being better than him. Um, I
Uh,
told AC, listen, do you have anybody in mind that could go up against him? Because for the championship, he's oh no, that's shit. There's no way. I don't know anybody. So I think he's never gonna be dethroned. I think he's gonna carry the MW champion forever then, because I don't think
The
anybody
only
who's close.
person that could make like I don't know about memes, but the only person that could make like good content videos was Game Over 2.
Game
Game
over
Over 2
two. I
made
heard about him.
videos better than anybody that I've ever seen thus far.
I mean,
And
you mean
I'm not even the biggest
on the
fan of
funny
him.
side? Yeah,
Oh yeah,
on
dude,
the
he made some
yeah,
funny
really?
shit, bro.
Hmm, good
Funny
stuff.
shit. Like ask AC about the fucking ponytails saga.
ponytails.
Ponytail saga.
Yeah,
I gotta look for that then. Yeah,
the
yeah.
fucking ponytails saga with Paige B driving around in a golf cart with Shelly drunk. It's fucking Sweet
Oh
Leaf
no, but
66. Oh
yeah,
man,
I seen his
great
work. I
content.
seen his work. He goes, no, but that's pretty fucking good, bro. They're like 2, 3 minutes long. We're not talking shorts or we're
No, he made real
talking
videos.
productions, bro, real videos. I'm talking about good stuff, not just Mickey Mouse shit. No, 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 for sure. I seen some of his work.
The fucking
Yeah,
the rap song about Teresa. Oh my god,
yeah.
just
I think
gold. Fucking
uh-huh.
straight up gold.
Yeah, the dude's talented as fuck, man. I wanted him to make my intro. AC wanted to do it, and he did a good job with it. But
Yeah.
originally, I know he does really, really good intros. So shout out to
He might come back
Game Over
one of
too.
these days.
Yeah, I know he's in the hiatus out here, so wherever he's at, salute, salute. But
He's knee deep in some fucking pussy and blow somewhere.
hey, there's nothing wrong with that, man. Huh? Ain't nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
he's chilling.
Yeah, so So you know Quick Vic, right? Now check this out. This is one of the fan favorites. You know, I played this like 100 times because people requested a lot. So.
I want somebody who will spare the time. Now come and go in a heated rush. I want somebody who will understand. When it comes to love, I want it slowly.
Dude, since they
What
made
the
that fucking
fuck?
whatever that app is, man, that makes dude, it's creepy to me sometimes. I watch some of these things. Now, Chicky KT, she's one of my favorites. She made this one right here.
What's this stuff? Some cereal. It's supposed to be good for you. Did you try it? I'm not gonna try it. You try it. I'm not gonna try it. Let's get Mikey. Yeah. He won't eat it. He hates everything. He likes it. Hey, Mikey.
When you bring life home, don't tell the kids it's one of those nutritional cereals you've been trying to get them to eat. You're the only one who...
Oh my god, they pulled that cereal.
You remember that cereal commercial? Oh my god, bro.
Cap Gun, get your bitch ass up here
Get
right
you,
now.
get your ass up here, Cap. What you doing down there, bro? The Lakers pit, bro.
You could be laughing and having a great time, and you're not.
Absolutamente. Yeah. So I found this on the line on TikTok. I think my wifey, she helps me pick some things up. This is funny as fuck, man. I love rap music. Check this out.
Took all my nuts and all my babies. She fought a raccoon, now she's got rabies. But I don't even care that I'm all alone, cause I got the birds and the bees that treat me at home. And your dog's a bitch for trying to bark at me. You couldn't bark if you're born on the side of a tree. Yo. So it's done, baby. Let's go. I love putting nuts up inside my mouth. And when I grab this mic, I'm gonna spit them out. What? No, Alvin, cut that part out. Cause I'm feeling like I'm running and I gotta get away. And I gotta watch out for the birds of prey. Cause the hawk and the eagle eat my people. Why is this? Cause the hawk and the eagle eat my people. Why is this world so nuts and evil?
That's a good one. I like that.
All right, if you like that one, you're gonna like this one.
I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a fuck about none of that pussy ass nigga. Jumping ass nigga. You feeling froggy, huh? You feeling, bitch, you feeling froggy, huh? Whole ass. Say something else. Say something else about my baby mama back here. No.
You know, somebody told me that was racist. That was racist. Somebody told me it was racist. I'm like, are you kidding me? There's two frogs fucking arguing. How is it racist?
Fuck that.
You are so sensitive. Oh my god,
Fingers
bro.
fucks.
Yeah. Now, Joe's getting comfortable. I got a video of him in the cell. So let's check it out.
Drop it to the flow, drop it to the flow, then.
It's longer. He's dancing for his boyfriend in jail for his study. Yeah. Yeah, that's about. Yeah, I go through these for 2-3 hours a day sometimes. I go live every time at the same time, and just to kind of just lose myself in here for a little bit.
That's fine. Yeah, sorry about that, Angel. I didn't mean to keep dropping
Yeah,
out.
well, I'm either doing this or fucking up and hurting my good friend and my administrator. Either or. No, that's actually the first time I've ever had a big argument, a big disagreement with Cheese, man. So shout out to my boy Cheese. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my stick, man. Who's here? I say, what's up, Angel K? What's going on? I've seen you before. Good to see you.
Yeah, Angel K, salute.
Yeah, Just Me Sue. What's going on?
Well,
Just Me Sue has one of those channels, man, that you gotta just go see, man. It's just, dude, you go through like 10 little videos and they're like 5 seconds long, but they're funny as fuck. And we always like that. Yeah, she's one of my favorites. But Cap Gun, where you at, man?
I saw he's right. I see him right
I'm
there.
surprised he's not up here.
He said I can't right now.
Oh, okay, I see. All right, yeah, because what happened was I couldn't sleep and I contacted Sam and I asked Sam if Mike P was gonna go live and he was like, nah, well I think he's sleeping. I said, well if he doesn't go live, I'll go live then. You know what I mean? So because I didn't want to step on his toes or anything like that.
Yeah.
Hey,
well, Cap Gun, hey, get well, man, with that sinus infection.
Oh, that's right. He's sick. Yeah, he's got a fucking really bad sinus infection. I hope he's taking penicillin or something for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, where was I at? Miss Thing. Yeah. It's the first time I've ever gone live this late. I just don't want to keep my wife up, so I'll take everything to my day room.
Ah,
Um,
okay. Yeah.
yeah, there's no toss and turning or anything. So,
Yeah.
oh my God, look at this. She's incredible. If you hit that link, you can. Oh my God, that's funny as fuck. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Sue.
Yeah. So, she's.
Yeah, she does this all the time, man.
Yeah.
Shout out. But you think you see yourself back on time, Jamie?
Uh, anything's possible, but
Anything's
not
possible,
like
right?
that.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on over.
Hope y'all find out some
I always say to you, when I say to you, I always say, "Fuck off," because
Oh,
I'm going. I didn't know your name
you're,
was Jamie. I didn't know your name was Jamie, so that's why.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're frogging. Let me
Yeah,
fix
my
something, man.
original name was Fuck Off. That's why I keep it on.
Okay.
Most people know me as Jamie, but they
Oh,
know my
okay.
original name too.
All
Uh,
right. Cool. Yeah. Yeah.
the first
Yeah.
time I seen that name, I was like, "What the fuck is that dude about?"
That's what I
His
was
name,
saying.
fuck
Salute.
off.
Fuck off.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll
Like
go back.
when the YouTube name was actually Fuck Off, like I fought YouTube about it for a long time. Like
Yeah.
almost 18 months I fought with them about it. They told me that I couldn't have it, and I was like, but you don't know that that's not my original name.
Yeah.
It's true. That's a good
Well, they
point.
finally let it go, and I kept it for a
Yeah.
while. I used it when I was auditing. Like that
Oh,
was the
Right.
original auditing name.
Oh, you was out there auditing, bro?
Yeah, for
Oh, good stuff.
I
about a
didn't
year and
know.
a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the first content I watched on YouTube when I was to introduce to YouTube was the auditing community, bro. Big fan, big fan. Am I still a big fan? Yeah, sort of, kind of. I have my favorites, but listen, it's the auditing is come a long fucking way, bro. It's changed, bro,
Dude,
and
most of those
there's a lot
guys,
of
all they're
there's a lot of
doing is fucking
grifting and
fishing for a
yeah,
lawsuit. That's all they're
yeah,
doing.
exactly, yeah. But I still, the Joaquins. I remember the Joaquins back in the day. One of my first orders I used to watch, and
Yeah. Joaquin
his
Valley.
sons. Yeah. Um. I lost a taste for SGV because he started auditing fucking churches, pitting one First Amendment right against another. It made no sense to me. So I
Yeah.
kind of dropped him off the side. But yeah, there's some good ones out there, man. I like the New York guy. What's his name? I think he's
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Is it
yeah.
the Long Island one?
Yeah, Long Island. I think,
Long
listen,
Island
I know,
audits.
yeah,
That's the
yeah, a
one.
lot of people don't like him, but I think, listen, and
He's
not based
got
on his
some good and
numbers,
some bad.
yeah, but the fact that he's actually making a difference, and I'm gonna tell you how he's making a difference, is that he's getting hired. I don't know if he's getting paid for it, but he's
Yeah.
going to the police academies and
Right.
teaching the rookies about First Amendment rights.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's going around the
That would be a
country.
damn good thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is the right thing to do. Yeah.
Is the only auditor that's doing that. They're actually seeking him out. Okay, he's not going to the police stations offering service. No, they're seeking him out to teach rookies First Amendment rights. So to me, there's nothing better than that. I like the Amigans and his son going around the country. I like watching them too.
Yeah.
He was good for a while, but he just did like he did controlled fucking environments, like very controlled environments. And
I see what you're
in the
saying. Like kind of
beginning, I was
scripted.
cool
Yeah.
with them, but well, it's not really scripted, but there's not a whole lot that's gonna go wrong at a fucking post office. Ironic as that is, but there's not
Yeah.
a whole lot that's gonna fucking happen. Like when I was
Yeah.
auditing, like guns were fucking pulled on me, tasers were pulled on me. Like I almost went to jail a couple of times over the shit. Like,
Right.
he wasn't really in fucking neighborhoods like I was in. I guarantee that.
Yeah.
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 He didn't
Um,
go auditing out in fucking Harvey, Illinois. He didn't go auditing out in fucking Chicago, Illinois.
would you consider yourself an auditor in the sense that you walked into government buildings, or are you a cop watcher?
So I didn't go into government buildings. I've only done that like 2 or 3 times. I usually just stuck with cops, like on
Cops.
the street. I didn't like controlled environments.
So
And most
Yeah,
of the time, you're not going to get good content when you're in a fucking building. The fuck
yeah,
are you going to get? Like they're still
sure.
puzzles. Fuck.
Right. I mean, it's just I don't know. I don't know what's his fucking name? The fat guy with the glasses that's really really annoying. Has an annoying laugh. He's from Boston, I think it
Wait
is.
a minute.
Boston.
You're not talking about Mike Picard, are you?
No, 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 no. That's not right. It's fuck. He has a pretty big
I was
channel.
about to say Mike Picard was fucking great. I wish Mike Picard would start doing fucking videos again. That dude, the best troll on YouTube. The best
Really?
above
He's
anybody
still
else.
he's still. Let me see. His videos are still out there. Mike Picard.
Hold on, I'll find it. I'll link the post. Hold on. I'll see if I can find his channel.
Um, yeah, that's what's going on, chat. Yeah, yeah, hanging with Angel.
How many people are in the chat, Angel? I can't see. I'm on my.
33, 33. That's pretty
Yeah,
good. Pretty good.
salute to everyone in the chat. Thanks for helping
Yeah, yeah,
us
hey,
here.
they're here to see you, Robert. They're here to see you. You know
Nah,
what I
not
mean? Thank
me.
you for
Thanks
coming.
to see
Huh?
me.
They're here to see you. Thanks for being here, brother.
So I
Yeah.
guess he is still doing fucking videos. Let me
Oh, he's
post it
still
right
out
now.
there? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude, this dude, like, I don't really agree with his political views or any of this, but the
Hmm.
ultimate troll, the most controlled emotions that I've ever seen in my fucking life.
What's his name? Is the name of the channel Mike, or is it something else?
Just type in Michael Picard.
Michael Picard.
Yeah, I've never heard of him. Yeah, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I know this is gonna not gonna sound right, but one of my
There you go.
favorite is
This
the
is
most
it right here.
one of my favorites, the most annoying, I think. It's
Ooh,
um um Brooke and Alders was, me and Brooke and Alders are not talking right now. I kind of like his style, but he stole an orange, and that shit went downhill. He lost
I,
all fucking.
I knew you
He
were
really
going to
went
say
berserk.
that.
Yeah, but only because I know him. I know him personally, but yeah,
Yeah.
me and him are not speaking. But it's still, shout out to Brooke and Alders. I don't want to shit on him, but um, his name is Eli. Eli from New York. He's a fucking crazy man. He's entertaining as fuck. The only it's not that I like his auditing style. I think he's the most entertaining. You know what I mean? When it comes to auditing. Yeah, ever heard of him? Yeah, he's hard to watch sometimes because he's
Eli.
cringy.
nah, I don't know him.
Yeah, he's cringy sometimes. He just likes to shout and.
I'm trying to find this one video. It's called Deep Throat the Boot. Trying to find
He's
it.
Deep throats.
I got it. I got it. Oh, does he have like a clown face or something on his avatar? Michael Picard.
Something like that. I
Salute
posted it in the
everybody.
chat. It's in the chat.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, okay. I didn't say that. Okay, cool. Um, yeah, good stuff. Listen, it's nothing like a good auditor. I do a lot of binge watching on these auditors sometimes. I also like watching like people
He's
like
more so like trolling. Like
yeah.
he's the ultimate troll, but he like
Hey, Blade.
you'd have to watch one of his videos. Really, it's kind of hard to explain. Like he's a fucking
I
troll
probably
with
seen him
Down
before.
syndrome. It's hilarious.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Hold up. Yeah, he goes up to like if they're protesting, he's in there fucking around and that's
Yeah,
him?
he trolls MAGA supporters. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
That guy's
fucking great, dude.
hilarious, bro.
He's
Oh my
fucking
God.
awesome.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop his link. That motherfucker's funny as fuck. Oh hell yeah. Yeah, he puts on a pig costume and all that shit and listen, this dude, he has balls to be in the middle of a
Yeah.
fucking protest, and he's like with signs, and
Dude,
sometimes he has a microphone, and he's talking
fearless.
shit to the people. Fearless,
Straight up
bro.
fucking fearless. I would have a problem myself even if I was armed to do things that this motherfucker does for you.
Dude, I've been watching this stuff for a while. But I thought his name was something else. But yeah, dude, he's annoying as fuck, bro. But he's funny. Yeah, it's kind. He's an activist, but not in the sense that. Yeah, he's just something different. I think. Yeah,
He
it's like
just
Jamie said.
points out the
Yeah,
fucking massive like rules for thee and not for me. Like you want
exactly.
free speech and you want protest, but he can't come and counter protest you. Like he can't come and troll you. Like the shit that this guy does, it's all fucking logic. Like logic at a very, very high level. And I just respect the shit out of him actually being able to do it the way he does it. Fucking
Yeah,
great.
yeah, for sure, man. Um, yeah, the fact that he has
But
no
yeah, there's a
fucking
video in the
fear.
backstage if you want to play it.
Um,
It's not all that long. It's kind of long, but not that bad.
I don't have a share screen. Let me see, because I'm on my iPad. Um, I don't have a share screen, but I can. Let me put it here. I could do it the ghetto style probably. Let's see if I can get it done.
The ghettos.
Um,
He's gonna put his
ah,
iPad in
fuck.
front of a mirror and then he's gonna
Yeah,
Yeah,
restream
but it's like,
no.
hey, hey, that works too. Whatever works,
it.
bro.
It worked.
Yeah, see, I'm in my day room. I can't really do it the ghetto style right now. Fuck. Nah, I'm not gonna be
Nah,
able
it's
to
all
pay
good. Don't
that
worry about
shit.
it.
Yeah, yeah. But mm, Angel K, what's that? Is she like auditing too? Is that what it is? That's what you're showing me. Hey, anybody, if you have a channel, drop your links. You don't even have to ask. You don't even have to ask.
I
Oh,
was
I got okay. This is the one. Okay, actually, I can do this, Jamie. Let me see. I can do this. This.
Jamie Growth and Development.
Yeah, that's
Hold
his
on.
channel.
Roses are red, violets are blue. We came throughout the whole boot, and so should you.
Now, see, I'm all fucking crooked. Hold up. I'll be right back. Let me fix my camera.
He's great, dude. Just
Like
that
me,
little part. Violets are blue. We deep the boot. So should you.
man.
Oh
That's
my! They be doing some funny shit.
I haven't heard about that.
Oh, dude! Like when I first seen his videos was like probably a little over 2.5 years ago,
Oh,
and
really?
it was fucking priceless.
Yeah.
Solo layout. Here we go.
All right, there you go.
Ghetto.
We are on our way to a back to
Let's see if you
blue
can see it.
We
Oh yeah.
throat the whole boot. Look at me, I'm gonna fit right in. Has anyone seen any bootlickers around? Roses are red, violets are blue. We came throughout the whole boot, and so should you.
This motherfucker is crazy.
Where's everyone?
Shit. I'm losing it.
Just here to back the blue. Why?
Yo, he gets in some hairy situations, man. I be thinking he's gonna get hit one day.
You like it?
Yeah, I would too, bro. I would too, man.
I don't want him to get hurt, you know what I mean? But he don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
The motherfucker's gangster, man. I don't care what people say.
Police department. Deep throat the boot. Free boot cleaning will lick it clean. Over here, we deep throat the whole boot. Excuse me? Get out of here. Can I join in on the group huddle, guys?
He's just annoying as fuck.
I'm with you, though. You're so high right now. I'm high on you.
I'm high on you.
I'm high on you.
Yeah, he said I'm high.
Nice. That's awesome. That's like the redneck way of doing things. It's gonna be a good day for
That motherfucker. He's just crazy. Crazy as fuck.
I'm all about that.
That's good stuff.
That's
Do you
funny.
like my phone?
Dude, he like Wow, the things that he's done, but he's smart because a lot of people don't know this about like, but he doesn't just work as one person. It's never just one person. There's
Yeah.
probably five, maybe even 10 people filming him, all different angles, all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to put your fucking hands on him, I mean, go ahead, but you're gonna go to fucking jail. He's
Yeah.
gonna sue the living fucking shit out of you, and he never does anything that deserves to be fucking hit. I mean, he's just doing what the fuck he knows how to do, and
Yep.
the emotional control. Like he very rarely cracks a smile. Like he's got to be doing some really devious shit to like laugh at himself. But
Right.
I get a kick out of every fucking thing that dude does. It's
He
fucking
keeps a
hilarious.
straight face. Yeah. 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 This is amazing now. I'm gonna start watching him again now. I'm gonna do some binge watching later. Um,
He took a lot of
I,
his videos down, but there's still a lot up.
yeah. I'm sure there's somebody there with him. Somebody's actually filming him, looking out for him.
Oh hell yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I don't think so. Well, yeah, these motherfuckers, these MAGAs or whatever,
Yeah.
they take their protesting very fucking serious, man. You know, you just push it around a little bit here and there, but
Yeah.
I don't think anybody want to put lay hands on them. If they do, like Jamie said, they're gonna get fucked up. They're gonna
Yeah.
get arrested. It's not even worth it.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah. I mean, it works the same way too, like with this YouTube stuff. You know, it's not
Right? They throw it in,
people
they,
take this stuff
they,
too seriously,
throw, throw
and the same thing with what they do,
it.
pro. So it's like,
Miss
uh,
Thing, what are you saying, Miss Thing? Angel K. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking to me. Okay.
Dude, there's so many people
I
that
was
have
like,
fucking
what the
threatened
hell?
me on YouTube. I just laugh at them. Like if you
I know.
came to my fucking neighborhood and actually pulled up to my fucking door,
Yeah.
first of all, you'd have like four gangbangers walk up to you and be like, "The fuck you doing here?"
Yeah.
Hmm.
Exactly.
So, and then you'd
Exactly.
have the crazy fucking 6'4" bald headed white guy with the assault rifle walk out of his fucking apartment like,
Oh, hell no.
excuse me, is there an issue here?
Yeah, I tell people all the
I'm
time.
like,
Yeah,
come on.
I've gotten thrown in the past too. I'm like, well, yeah. The only thing I say, I will have to go down there to save you because I will have to. Yeah, I think you won't. They won't leave the block because it's just one of those things. It's like one time I don't know who threatened me, and I got a lot of family members watching and stuff, and they alerted my neighbors. It was 3 o'clock in the morning, and everybody was like, "Ready, wait, where is he coming?" Dude, I was so pissed off because it got overblown. It was like, "Go to sleep. This is a YouTube thing." They couldn't understand that nobody was really coming to get me. This guy was just, a YouTube threat. I was trying to explain to the neighbors, yeah, it happens on YouTube all the time. Just go to sleep, please, please. I was almost embarrassed. You know what I mean? So, um, yeah, I mean, some people just don't take that. I mean, listen, I looked up Jamie one time. I don't know if it's changed or not. It's been a while. How many people do go real life? What's the percentage? It's a really, really tiny percentage, but it does happen.
I mean,
Somebody
I
will
did.
take. Somebody will take. What? You
I went
did?
real life. I told the person I was going real life before I did it, though. I gave him an option to
Oh, okay.
apologize.
Yeah. But did anything happen?
Well, yeah, she got held up at the bar association for about 4 or 5 months. Hey,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh,
follow
I
us.
know you're talking about. I know you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah, Lauren.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Lauren.
Lauren. I told her either
Uh-huh.
apologize or I'm fucking going real life.
Yeah,
She told me try it, and I did, and I'm still working on it. Believe you
yeah,
me, like if I have to, I usually take the winter off. So season's
yeah.
coming to an end real quick. If I have to, I'll just take a flight out to fucking Arizona.
Now,
It
before
ain't no
I,
thing to just sit in front of a
yeah,
courthouse and hand out fucking links and be like, yeah, this is your public defender, Lauren Delaguna, aka Lauren, whatever the fuck. I can say her
yeah.
name on your
But
channel, but
before
just hand out
I,
links.
yeah. But before I ask you, morally, what she's done on YouTube would make me think that she couldn't get a license.
So I honestly don't know how the bar association works in Arizona. I only know how it works in Illinois. So the piece of paper that she posted, from my understanding, I haven't actually talked to my lawyer about it because I've been working a lot lately and I haven't had time to show him. But
Okay.
from my understanding, the piece of paper that she has is only the classroom. Okay, it is not her beyond reproach board. It is not her character fitness, as some states call it. Like
Okay.
there's a different fucking word for it just about in every state. So I don't think that she is fully accredited yet. I might be
Right.
wrong, but I don't think that she is. But if she is, it is my legal right to go to whatever fucking courthouse she is working at, stand at the front door, and hand out YouTube links to the panel that she said all the mean, bigotrous, deplorable, racist, fucking just garbage that she said about blacks, about trans, about gays, about low income people not deserving the same legal due process rights like as other people, like they're lower than she is,
Right.
and that
Right.
she would
Right.
treat them differently. Now, me being someone that's been through the system and had my
Mhm.
life in a public defender's hand before,
Right.
um, I want to make sure that everyone's aware that this is taking place in their county. And if I have to go door
Right.
to door in the county to do it, to make it, hey, if you're all cool with this, then you're all
Yeah.
cool with this. But
Right.
this is what happened. You can make your own decision based off of it.
So it's personal to you. I get it now. Okay, I
Oh,
get it.
extremely. Like,
Yeah.
that's horrible. To
Yeah.
say those things, I don't care if you were a fucking policeman. Okay, if you're a policeman, I don't give a flying fuck what your beliefs are. I really don't. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck what your opinions are. I don't give a fuck what you say online, as long
Yeah.
as you go to work and you do your thing.
Right.
Exactly.
But to be an officer of the court, to be the one that actually, says, hey, you should probably take this deal. That
Right.
is a totally different power than a policeman. Policeman can
Exactly.
arrest you and put some bogus charge on you. Hey, that shit happens every day. But
Right.
to have the legal system itself corrupted, oh no, fuck that. Fuck
Yeah.
that shit.
I
No
know.
way.
Yeah, hey, good stuff. Hey, listen, dude. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Um, there's enough
I warned her.
corrupt lawyers already. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Dude, I mean, no one can say I didn't warn her. I said, listen, you can either apologize for what you just said and
Right.
take it back and never fucking say something like that again, or I will go real life. And she's like, oh, you'll go real life. I was like, yeah, I don't give a fuck what these people think. I mean, I really don't. I give zero fucks how I look on YouTube. Doesn't matter. I still make the same amount of money every day. I'll still
Right.
have the same customers every day because all the customers that I work for, they all
Right.
know how I am. They don't give a flying fuck. That's why they hire me, because they know that I'm not going to lie to them.
Right. No, I see. Yeah, now I understand completely. I think. Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. I initially I used to I liked her, but what I found funny about her is the she wouldn't talk to me on panel, and I thought she was kind of because maybe I don't have a college degree or whatever. I thought she was like
Oh.
I can't say she mistreated me or spoke down. I felt like she was speaking down to me at times. You know what I mean? Hey, Angel, how you doing? You know, it was condescending. It's
Yeah,
like I'm not a
she's a
fucking
bitch.
retard. You know, it's like
Right.
and for everybody else, she would speak
Bitch.
normally. But when it came to me, she was like,
Yeah,
"And how
yeah.
are you doing, Angel?" And I'm like,
You-
"What the? Why you?" She look a retard. I'm like, "What are you talking to me like that?" You know what I mean? Am I the slow one in the fucking panel? What the fuck is wrong with you? You know? Yeah, that's my only issue with her.
That's
And
okay. She might actually, like, unknowingly, she might actually be my YouTube claim to fame. So I'm actually kind of happy that she came into our community of all communities and thought she was going to get over on people.
yeah,
Like even without the fucking panel that I was on with her, like even
right,
without that one panel, take that one panel out of the mix. There is plenty that I can go off of with other shit. I mean, there's
yeah,
so many times that she's gone on other panels and just said horrible shit.
yeah.
So it don't even matter. Like if I really do go to fucking Arizona and do take some vacation time, oh my god, this is gonna be
Mhm.
fun.
where are you at, Jamie? Where are you from? You don't mind me asking.
Oh, I'm from originally from south side of Chicago, but now I live in Joliet, Illinois. I've lived
Oh,
just about
oh,
everywhere though.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
I've lived
I
in
visit.
Washington, I've lived in Florida, I've lived in Arizona before, I've lived in California, I've lived in fucking just about anywhere you can think of.
yeah,
I've been to Arizona one time on a business trip for the union.
I've
Um,
been to
I was there
Arizona,
for a week. I was dying to
Lake
come the
Havasu.
fuck back. It was too fucking hot, flat as fuck,
It's a
nothing to really
motherfucker.
do, and it was, dude. I came out the hotel, I took a shower, and by the time the taxi came, I was dressed in sweat. I'm like, what the fuck is this hell? Is this fucking hell?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Well, only reason why I went there is for Lake Havasu. That's why.
Yeah, I wasn't there. I couldn't visit really anything. I was there. Uh,
Yeah.
it was for it was for business. It's for union. I was
Yeah.
it was a
Yeah.
contract negotiations, man, which I hated to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was always in a hotel, for the hotel to the fucking to the venue and back, and
Yeah.
but doing that, I actually went to a seafood place, believe it or not. They gave me a fucking big ass bib, sat down. I don't know who the fuck ordered for me, but they came with a basket, a big ass basket, and inside that basket there was all types of fucking seafood and lobster and fucking, you know. I was I just picked out. It's pretty good. The people there are really nice though, by the way.
Yeah.
A lot of Mexicans, believe it or not, a lot of Mexicans.
Oh yeah.
I asked around for Puerto Rico, they're like, who? Puerto Rico, huh? What? I said, you don't know what Puerto
Yeah.
Rican
Yeah.
is? No, I'm only kidding, but yeah, it was see, that's how far as I've gone west. That's
Yeah.
Arizona. My dream is to go all the way to LA. Um,
I
Oh
mean, well,
no,
that's
dude, that's a
obvious.
nightmare.
That's
Fuck.
obviously where where I'm currently at. Where I've been on my
no, but
east
not just
coast.
LA.
Oh, dude, I
Everything in
will pray for
between.
you. Oh
Everything in
my
between.
god,
Why? Why
how do
you
you
say
deal
that?
with that shit out there,
What in LA?
dude? Los Angeles is a fucking shithole.
Oh, I know it's a cesspool
Oh,
now. I
it
hear.
is.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm glad I'm not in the actual like city in the like living in those the towns or whatever they call them suburbs, and your guys' states. Like they have
Right,
like Koreatown, they have Midtown, and
right.
whatever. Like they have different sectors like that. No,
Hmm.
I'm in the city of right now. I'm currently staying in Anaheim with my sister.
Anaheim
Oh,
State.
okay. No, I know where
Yeah,
you're at.
So it's
yeah.
cool. It's cool out here. I mean, usually I stay in the San Gabriel Valley though, by Cal State LA.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, no, yeah, it's horrible out there, man. I go shit. I go there myself. I go, damn, man. I mean, this ain't what it used to be. Like when my dad told me growing up in the '60s, even in the '70s, it wasn't that bad. Even in the '80s, he goes, no, it was not that bad.
Mm.
It was. It's just, man, it's just gotten out of control now. Believe it or not.
From
I mean,
from my understanding, it was
mhm.
from like the early 2000s, like 2003, 2007. It
Yeah,
flipped completely, just fucking went out of control out there.
yeah,
Yeah. Now you talking about the Skid Rows and all that, and
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
no, Skid Row's been Skid Row since fucking like the early 70s,
yeah,
right.
yeah,
maybe
That's
even before.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was like barely blossoming in those years, the mid to late '70s, around that year. Yeah,
And somebody was comparing Skid Row to Kansas. I'm like, why y'all comparing, man? There's people out there fucking, um, um, and living a nightmare. So I don't
Dude,
care.
it's just 80 blocks of just fucking disgusting
Yeah,
bullshit.
yeah,
yeah.
And yet,
Eh,
here's my thing on Skid Row. So
mhm,
you got Skid Row, okay, 80 fucking blocks of just straight up fucking hell,
right.
absolute and utter fucking hell.
right,
Now, $2 billion was allocated to clean up Skid Row. $2 billion.
right.
I know.
Where's all that money?
Where's
Where
all
did
that
all that
money?
money go?
Shit.
Where's all this outreach? Where's all this help? And
Yeah.
I seen a sign a while back. It was about maybe 2 years ago, maybe a little bit under 2 years ago, but it was a sign on a bus stop. And it was right around the time where all this money was getting allocated for fucking meth pipes and fucking needle exchanges and all this other bullshit. And it
Mhm,
said on a Pace bus sign or whatever your bus company is out there, it said Don't be ashamed that you're an addict and you're using. Be happy that you're using clean needles and clean
Oh
pipes. And I
no!
about lost my shit when I fucking seen this. I was like, get
Are
the
you
fuck out of here. This
kidding
isn't a
me?
thing.
So they
And I
actually.
called up one of my buddies and I asked him if that was actually a thing. And he's
Man,
like, yeah, it's on a lot of fucking bus stops. And I
You
was
gotta be
like, get the
kidding
fuck out
me.
of here.
So they
Yeah,
spend money on that. I can't believe that.
dude, Joe Biden allocated $30 million to crack pipes, meth pipes, and fucking syringe kits.
Wow,
Cookers,
that's incredible.
needles,
that's
fucking
a
cottons.
that,
No.
What
part
the
part of
fuck?
my French, but that's a bunch of
Hey,
bullshit.
hey,
Oh, yeah.
Jamie, do you know Chris? He's down. He's backstage. Chris,
Who?
I
Oh,
don't
no.
know you, Chris.
Chris? I don't
I
know.
mean, just put up the banner.
Yeah, we could do
Might
that.
be
We
Prime.
could. He has his cam up. His cam's up, but I've never seen him before. We can do
Is
that. You know, Spawn Bombers, boy. I tell you what.
Yeah, just don't lose the banner.
Yeah, Delta. Okay, I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna dox him. What's up, man?
What's up? How y'all doing?
Pretty good. What's up, man?
Good,
Uh,
excellent.
I will say this before anything else. Nobody ever spent $2 billion to clean up Skid Row. That's fucking ridiculous.
Yes,
Want
So
to bet
yes, they have.
there's
Yes,
a 60 minute
yes,
no,
there
so
has.
there's a
that
60
that
minute
The
is
city,
special on it.
absolutely
the
Hold up,
city of
Chris.
Los Angeles has the city of Los
nobody
Angeles.
Hold
nobody
up, Chris.
spent $2 billion to
There
clean
was
up
$2
Skid.
billion allocated for the
Well,
81 blocks of Skid
guess
Row.
what?
There's
Guess
been a
what?
60
Skid
minutes
Row is
episode about
still
it.
Skid
There's
Row.
been multiple
Are
fucking
you gonna tell me
documentaries
that
about it.
Skid Skid Row is still Skid Row,
Well,
and you're
first,
Yeah,
telling
That's
no
me
what he
bullshit.
that
That's
was
what
that's
we're
what he's
trying to
saying.
get
that's
at here.
two
Maybe
Yeah.
you missed that
billion
part.
dollars later?
do you live in
Are
Skid
you
Row?
out of your mind?
First of all, do you live in Skid Row? I'm just asking. Do you
Yeah.
live there?
No, but I've seen it. I've been there.
Well, you
Yeah,
don't
You
know
have
the fact.
get
you
You
to the
don't know the
point
cannot
that
facts.
you
get
You
to the
don't know
look
the
point that we're
look
facts.
getting at
Matt
here.
look
Where
you
did the
Hold up.
money
cannot tell
go?
me that $2 billion went to Skid Row.
It
And
didn't
guess
get
what?
there,
Allegedly, it
It's
Chris.
did.
still fucking
Yeah.
Skid Row.
Yeah. That's
It's
what he's saying.
That's what
horrible.
I'm saying, dude. Where did the money go? That's the whole point of making that comment. Where did the money actually go?
Well,
Yeah.
it didn't go to Skid Row.
No
Okay.
shit.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. Like
All
one
right.
of the
Well,
things
at
that
least
they
we're in
did,
agreement then.
Oh,
yeah, they
Yeah.
took $26 million. They built a fucking I think it was like a 16 story by like I think it was 16 by 8 units by
well,
3.
yeah,
So
yeah.
they took, you make moves like that, okay, and then you go, they allocated a bunch of the $2 billion for tiny homes, and then they allocated a bunch of money for fucking rehab centers. And it's like, okay, you put $2 billion into a fucking issue, yet you have bums literally going on fucking YouTube and saying, listen, you guys are paying me to be homeless. And
Right.
they're like, well, how do you figure you're paying me to be homeless? And it's like, dude, I can go out on a street corner and make fucking $45 an hour, work 3 hours a day, get high, and go fucking crash in a hotel.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's like, oh, well, fuck. They don't even really realize that, flying a sign all day is a thing. Motherfucker, that's been a goddamn thing since what, the 50s? Come
Yeah.
on.
Hmm. So, Chris, listen, I don't know you, okay, and don't take it personal, right, man? But you, there's a lot of shit been going on lately, especially a lot of porn bombing. So I
You
don't want
what?
to take a chance with you because I don't really know you. See what I'm saying? So don't take it personal. But I can't drop this banner for nothing. Understand, Chris?
Yeah. Hey, and
All
that's
right.
the way. Hey, and
Is
that's
there a
the way
question in there?
we
Or
say we mean business here, and yeah, yeah, no, of course. Hey, this
Yeah.
city of LA,
But
especially.
you keep on coming back, Chris, and you build some trust, and eventually drop
Did he
this
come
banner.
up?
I'm I'm waiting to answer a question. Like,
You want
what the
and
fuck?
Yeah. What's your question?
No. That's what I said. Is I am waiting to answer a question.
Oh, no. There's no questions to be asked. Just for the day. You know what I mean? Like I said, don't take it personal. Keep coming back and then subscribe and stuff like that, and build some trust. And
I
that way I can
mean,
drop this
what's
banner.
your sign? What's your political affiliation? What do you do for
Yeah.
work?
You got some questions, Jamie? Go ahead, ask us.
You like long walks on the beach? I mean, what's up?
Yeah. What's up? What's up?
I mean, I gave you 4 questions though.
Yeah.
Yeah. All I can say is for
So
all I can say
Yeah. He's confused. Yeah. He's
speak for
confused.
myself. The
So
question to Chris is
confused people kind of worry. Yeah.
he already
Yeah, I bounced it because
uh,
you kind of
yeah.
looked like,
I was kind of suspicious
I'm
about
here for mom though. Why I wasn't ready for questions.
yeah,
So
I was kind of suspicious about that too. Yeah.
nah, nah, man,
not
dude.
a word in chat, just jump straight to the panel. Come on now.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It
You
was
got to
written
build
all
up a
over his face.
repertoire, and you got to get better at this.
Yeah, listen, I listen. AC. I think Chris Manson told me some
The
success
foreign
stories.
bomber,
Chris Manson has told me some stories that just are fucking hilarious, bro.
dude. AC,
Incredible, man.
his name should be the B-52 because that motherfucker is the bomber of all bombers. He will fucking
Think
hit you in a
you
heartbeat,
make you
bro.
want to throw some jams
And
on
then
him.
I
Yeah,
heard
B
the
fifty
story
two.
between Christ Manson. I know I say Chris and Chuck. Christ Manson and Tonic double teaming and just going around YouTube, just kind
Dude,
of
they've
tag
done
teaming the whole
nukes.
thing.
Like,
Yeah,
forget bombs. They've done nukes. There's been like
nukes.
6 or 7 of them on panel one time,
Yeah.
and all 7 of them fucking hit them.
Bunk,
Wow,
bunk the
that's
bus.
amazing, bro. Amazing. Yeah,
Shout out to Fixa.
for sure. Yeah,
My name is
Chris.
Fixa.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I don't know who that was. Yeah, I've never known that.
nah, dude, I'm not trusting of that. Or like this
Yeah.
idiot Savage J that
Oh
lost his
no.
fifth, he lost his fifth channel in like 3 months because he gets drunk and doesn't put his banner up. It's that easy. 5 fucking channels in 3 months. Are you kidding me, bro? You don't deserve to have a channel, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Out here fucking around, just doing dumb shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, let's watch Mike dance a little. Hold up.
They call me Cuban Pete. I'm the king of the rumba beat. When I play the maracas, I go chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom. Yes, sir, I'm Cuban Pete. I'm the craze of my native street. When I start to dance, everything goes chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom. The señoritas said sing and I they swing with that ombero. It's very nice, so full of spice. And when they're dancing, they bring a happy ring that I quiero. Singing a song all the day long. So if you like the beat, take a lesson from Cuban Pete. And I'll teach you to chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom.
He's a really modest guy, although he's the hottest guy in Havana, in Havana.
Fucking crazy ass Mike. That
Dude, he's
motherfucker.
always got his fingers close to his mouth or his fucking nose. It's just
He's
weird.
he
Like
has a twitch. He's a what you call? He has what is it? A twitch, whatever, man. He can't. Yeah, his hands, his nose, scratchy, itchy. Yeah, I think he doesn't bathe. You gotta ask me. I think that's lack of fucking just soap and fucking water, bro. And no, nobody itch so
Nah,
fucking much, bro.
motherfucker drinks
Mm.
too much. Fucking scratchy.
The alcohol makes you scratch? I,
Well,
I don't know.
yeah,
Maybe some people. Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
detox.
So, so
Fucking
Vinny.
run out.
Oh yeah, well yeah, I see what you're saying. You know Vinny Pasta Pans. You know you're Vinny, right?
I mean, a little bit, not very
Yeah,
much.
he's been running around the community. He was getting along with me just fine, man. But Vinny is one of those people um, that if you don't, he doesn't like you're visiting. Specifically, let's say, for example, the piece. So if I go over there, spend some time over there, he just fucking gets loud and obnoxious. This is one time on Pink Trolls, we were arguing, and he got caught doing this, and you can hear me in the back saying, "Get the holy water," because AC was up there with me trying to calm him down, or just trying to figure out what the fuck was wrong with him. He just goes nuts, bro. So this is a little sample right here.
Get the
Oh
holy
my God.
water. Get the holy water. Jesus Christ.
Holla at your boy, holla at your boy, holla at your boy,
Damn. He lost his
holla.
fucking mind. Jesus Christ.
I can't.
Jesus.
Holla at your boy.
Jesus.
You don't know what to tell Jesus. You just, Jesus, I don't know damn.
That motherfucker's trippy.
He just shout out. Listen, I actually I like Vinny a lot. I really do. He was calling me all types of names today. I don't take it personal, man. I really don't. Uh, he's a God fearing man. You know, he's an ex cop, and yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what's wrong in his real
So he
life that.
says.
Well, so he says allegedly. Yeah, I'll give you that. I don't take it. I don't take it. A lot of this shit, I don't take it personal, Janie. I'm Janie because I know I'm on YouTube. Um, and the name calling doesn't bother me. I give it as well as I can take it. Fuck that. You know what I mean? I kind of like making fool of fucking morons. I'm not malicious with it. I don't just pick random people, innocent people. But people that do deserve it, you're damn right. I had one of the person we were talking about earlier, the Mrs. I don't know if I still have it, if I deleted it. Oh, you saw it. You saw this one, yeah. There was a real funny one I had of her. I might have took it down. Christ Mason always has me just back here packed. I have to refresh all the time. Yeah, but I want to say thousands of fucking memes. Oh, there you go. There you go. You have it. I'm looking for it. You have
There you go.
it. You know I was looking for that one. So this is Blaze. Okay, what's up, Blaze? My brother, mi hermano, my Cuban brother. Blaze.
What up, what up, what up?
¿Qué pasa, mi hermano? ¿Qué pasa?
Chilling, chilling.
Chilling, man.
He blacked
Blaze, you know,
his
Crazy, I
Jay.
thought I'd
account.
hop on.
That's
Yeah.
priceless.
This is pretty good, man. I like this, man. Look at that.
That's a good one.
Can you look? Imagine if Trump was back. Oh my God, that's crazy.
I don't remember where I
Imagine.
got that from, man, where I found it, but I liked it,
Yeah,
so
that's a pretty
let's
good
get it.
one, bro.
That's a good one.
Yeah, for sure. So what's up, Blaze, man? What's going on, man?
Chilling, bro.
Yeah, you working?
Yeah, yeah. Nah, man, I got the day off. I wasn't feeling good, so I
Oh,
thought I'd
oh yeah.
bless
You
myself with
sound
the
like a
day
little
off.
congested or something. Yeah,
A
hope you
little
get
bit.
better, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, crazy day on YouTube, my brother.
Oh,
Crazy.
yeah.
Ooh,
Never a dull
yeah,
moment.
never a dull moment, bro. Obviously, metí la pata. You know what I mean? Kind of fucked up there. Yeah, but it's all good, brother.
It happens, man. Nobody's perfect, bro. You know?
Exactly, exactly. My thing was, Blaze, to tell you the truth, is like I want to run my channel. I don't want nobody to run it for me. See what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
You know, give me that much. You know what I mean? Let me run my channel the way I want it. Um,
Yeah. And if they don't like it, then they could get the
I
hell out.
paid my dues. I paid my. I think I paid my dues, and I'm gonna probably fuck up again. You know what I mean? That's no doubt. I'm gonna fuck up again, um, but uh, I don't know. You know Jamie?
I've been on panel with them a few times.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah. The dude has I don't know. He came with some fucking things I needed, bro. God works in mysterious ways sometimes, bro. So it's like I'm looking for because I couldn't understand why apologized. Apology was accepted, but the community was enraged because something I was doing, I couldn't figure it out. But in talking with Jamie and stuff like that, I think I got it. I think I got it. I think why I understand why the community is
They
not.
want their pound of flesh.
Yeah, they want a pound of flesh, and that's all it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
Now, don't get me wrong. Like, if you have other shit that you've done, just apologize for it. Do a fucking whole
Hmm.
live stream of shit. Go
Yeah.
down the
Yeah.
list, and then fucking let that shit die down. Don't even acknowledge it when it's brought up. Don't even fucking talk about it.
Right.
And then
Yo,
just
what the
let it
Yeah.
fuck are
die.
they talking about? My bad, Angel. I'm just reading in the
Yeah.
chat, and you
What
got
happened?
these females making a commotion about something I may or may have not said.
I didn't
Um.
even see that. Yeah.
I've barely
Yeah.
commented, bro. I mean, the only thing I can think of was I put down 3 laughing emojis, but the first time I put it down, there was 2 laughing emojis and a salute. So I took that off and put 3 laughing emojis because I fixed it to not look like a retard. And now they apparently,
Yeah.
I don't know, somebody thinks I'm talking about them or something.
Oh, somebody in their feels for
Some
emojis and
locals,
stuff.
I don't even
locals,
know what I did to them, bro. But you know,
they're locals. That's why.
people need to roll a blunt and live their life and move on. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Exactly. They just need some happiness, some brightness in their life.
Oh,
That's it.
Miss Thing is Latina. Stop playing with me. That's why I think she told me that before. Yeah.
Yeah. They need some happiness in their life. Some, something to
You
make them happy.
you retracted it. Retracted
Yeah, I
what?
retracted it so I can fix it and repost it. Like I don't know what the fuck the problem is.
Man, dude, are we under a magnifying glass or what?
Like,
That's what
damn,
that's
it
what I'm
like,
saying.
damn, it hurt someone that
Hey,
bad. Like, whatever it was.
sometimes
Damn.
sometimes I think, right? I'm live 2 or 3 hours and everything's going fine. And the moment I fuck up, bro, it's like boom. They're like just waiting for me to fuck up. Yeah. It's just probably just paranoia or whatever.
What happening
Oh
with
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Larry?
yeah, yeah. And I don't know. I think that's from earlier today, talking about slapping bitches. I did say that. I said you don't hit women, but you slap the shit out of a bitch. I was raised by 16 women, bro, and even they told me that shit. So I don't know.
God
I
damn.
stand by that. You never lift a finger on a woman, man. You smack the shit out of a bitch, bro.
Right, salute to that.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Equal rights and equal lefts. You hit me, I'm gonna fucking put you in the hospital.
Exactly right. That's good
No. My mom
Hey,
taught me a lesson
that's a
too.
great
Is if a
mentality.
motherfucker puts their hands on you, go.
Listen, if a woman puts her hands on me in the streets, I'm not gonna sit up here and advocate for beating women. You know, obviously we're a lot
Fuck
stronger than
that.
women.
Equal
But
rights.
but if a woman steps to me like a dude, right, and squares up and starts swinging, it's just gonna be a pa-bang, and that's it. That's all she wrote. I'm just saying
No.
it's self defense at
You
that
hit
point.
me and I'm gonna give you some fucking specialty reconstructive surgery. You're gonna have a plastic surgeon of all plastic surgeons.
Uh, no,
Don't
but
touch me.
yeah, exactly. Don't touch me.
He's like, yeah, if someone
Uh,
squares up with you on the street,
But
yes, you bitch.
yeah, that's different. Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, I hate it. Listen, and I'll tell you why. I won't go into details, but you're gonna only imagine that most. I don't know. No, I'm not gonna put us in a box, but a lot of domestic violence. Coming up. You get kind of.
Yeah,
You grow up in a state with the mindset that fuck that. You know what I mean? So that's
yeah,
all I gotta say about that.
yeah,
But yeah, self defense. Yeah, man. Yeah.
yeah,
I'm lucky I've never had to do it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But I've seen people here, and I've seen dudes, women. The women here on Philly, yes, as don't get it fucked up. Just as advertised, they're tough as fuck, and they will box you.
10
You
minutes
better,
ago.
yeah, they will box you. They will, yeah, call you the fuck out. You better be ready,
yeah.
'cause
Especially when they've been drinking too.
yeah. I mean, it's not no close fist. I'm talking about yes,
I
bare
don't
knuckle
know.
boxing.
They
You
tripping.
gotta,
Next time, take a picture and then send it to me because I don't know what I said that 10 minutes ago. I made that comment. When I made that comment about slapping bitches but not women. That's when Lord Doc, I forget whose panel he was on, but he was talking about his something that happened in his past. Nobody's
Yeah.
business, but he brought it up. So I dropped a comment when he was up. I was like, "You
Mhm.
never hit a woman." They're saying I said it 10 minutes ago, so I'm assuming they're talking about this chat. I didn't even know you guys were live 10 minutes ago.
No, what he wasn't. No,
Yeah,
I didn't know about the Lord Doc stuff till today, bro. To tell you the truth, when he
but
came up, they came at him at
no,
the
no, no.
chat. I'm like,
It's funny.
yeah,
It's funny that this little mix-up is happening though. So somebody told me earlier today that apparently there's gonna be some Larry accounts running around and people are gonna be talking shit. So just
Okay.
be ready for that. Be ready for that. Make sure you click on my name. Make sure I got a
yeah,
wrench. Make sure it's me before you assume
I
shit.
got you.
Okay.
No,
Gotcha.
no, no problem. No problem, brother. But yeah, the Lord Doc thing, I didn't even know that happened. You know what I mean? Yeah, apparently he has a story that I don't know if he see, I don't know the context, so I don't want to really talk about it because I don't know what happened there. But did he brag about it? I don't know. It's something that he, I guess is what I'm getting is that he bragged about it or something, made
Who?
like it was okay. Lord Doc, was it that?
No, 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 no. He brought it up. He said
Yeah,
he did it. What happened when he was young. He never repeated it. That he regrets it.
right,
He didn't say like he was bragging. Somebody just
right, yeah, mm-hmm,
there
yeah,
was a disgruntled female that called him out on some shit, and he responded and pretty much let everybody know what happened.
yeah. So yeah, I think this community doesn't. Yeah, you
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
you hit a woman. I think the story. Yeah, I mean, it's like so he was young, $1,000, and because she stole $1,000, he gave her a two-piece. I don't know, smacked her up. I don't know I don't know all the
Right,
details, but
right. I mean, it didn't sound like he was proud of it. It just sounded like he was explaining what
yeah,
happened
I
because
don't.
people
What?
were
Yeah,
accusing him of, you know,
yeah,
Yeah.
being a
Yeah.
woman beater and shit.
yeah. So if a woman, let's put it out there, if a woman steals $1,000, do you beat the shit out of her?
Nah, man. So look, that's a fucked up situation, and I don't know. Nobody knows what they would do in a certain situation, especially given what history you have with that person. Me personally, I'm not gonna beat up no female over taking money
No
from me and
money, yeah.
giving it to
Hmm.
some dude. I'm gonna take it as an L, and I'm gonna let her ass go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Clearly she wasn't mine to begin with, so I'm not gonna beat her ass up over that shit. But I'm
Yeah.
talking
nah,
about, there's situations, bro, like excuse me. There's situations where some brides, and it might not even be a lady, bro. It might be one of those masculine brides. You know what I mean? Like one of those bitches gives you a two piece to the fucking jaw. You just gonna take it? Like I'm gonna return that shit.
yeah.
Nope.
Equal less, equal rights.
That's right.
Yeah.
But
I'll explain that shit later. My
Don't
bad. I thought you were a
fucking
dude.
touch me.
I was giving you what you wanted.
That's funny as
Okay,
fuck.
there you
Yeah.
No, but
See,
it
I'm
is
not
true. No,
sorry in the least. Not
yeah,
sorry in
no,
the least. You
but
fucking hit me with a closed fist, and I am going
yeah,
to fucking introduce you to God.
yeah. No, but I tell you honestly, and this is no, I like listen, I like Lord Doc. I've always been cool with Lord Doc. I mean, I didn't know about the story about whatever he told, but for $1,000 or any type of money, I won't. I'm not laying hands on it. You know? I mean, and it's just, but yes, Larry's right. There's different circumstances. I don't know what his circumstances were that he had to do that.
Yeah.
But there you go. That's your have it. But that's just my take on it. I mean, I'm just telling you my opinion.
Yeah.
That I, you know,
Yeah.
money's money, man. Money comes, money goes. You know what I
A-
mean?
and again, remember, we're all from different backgrounds. So for me, from East Los Angeles, oh no, trust me, there ain't no thinking about it. No, out here, no, that lady, whether she's innocent or not, she will get her ass kicked. She will.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
Yeah,
listen. There's a
it ain't
yeah.
the thinking about that. Oh, it's a woman. No, East Los Angeles, man. Nope, that
Yeah.
ain't that thinking out here. Nope.
Well, in Puerto Rico, there's a newspaper just dedicated to domestic violence. Believe it or not. It's called Vocero.
Nah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah. In Cuba though, man, like as when you're a little kid, bro, like I mean, I don't know, at least with me anyway, they would tell you like, yo, don't hit females, don't play fight with females, because
yeah,
somebody's gonna chop your junk off. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, okay. So it's
Yeah.
like it's that behind that, and like I said, I was raised by mostly women, bro. So it's like I'm not, you know what I mean? It's
Right.
just I don't know, bro. It's just two different types to every category, I guess, or two different classes.
Responsabilidad, solo tómala.
Yeah. No, it is. Yeah. You know,
But
it's
yeah. So yeah, in Puerto Rico, listen, the machista still, after so many years, we still they live by the women should be barefoot and pregnant and
really.
not
Oh,
even work, not even go to school in some areas in Puerto Rico. Yeah, it's
damn.
really
I
it's
didn't know
old
that.
school thinking. Is always ancient, antique. I don't know, man. It just I don't know how that's even possible. You know what I mean? That there's people that still live that way. You know what I mean? And they beat the shit out their women and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
Like fucking 98% of the Middle East.
Well, yeah.
yeah. There you go. Yes, absolutely. That's a good comparison. Yeah, women
It's
are not.
literally Sharia law.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's really fucking weird to me. You know
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
Like,
Latin man for the most part is very it's very jealous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very. It's not what you call insecure. No, it's just jealous. Jealous to
so let me ask you guys a question. Speaking
Yeah.
of like shit like that. So there's a story right now about a protest that took place on Harvard University campus. So the Harvard fucking students, a couple of them, and by a couple I mean probably like 150 to 300, I'm sure there. They decided to stage a protest, and they ended up supporting Palestine. I don't know if you guys are, up on the whole Palestine Israel thing and
yeah, I've
Hamas
been
and
watching
whatnot.
here and there, yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. I follow.
these fucking kids start fucking chanting no justice on stolen ground, or no peace on stolen ground, no peace on stolen ground.
Okay.
Basically, solidifying their stance and supporting Palestine and Hamas. Like literally supporting terrorism. Because it's not like they bombed a political building. It's not like they bombed a fucking police
Sorry
station.
about that.
It's not like, they fucking bombed a fucking innocent building with innocent fucking people in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't, there wasn't nothing else other than terrorist activity. Like I can understand bombing a police station. I can understand them bombing like government shit, in their fucking country. I can understand that. I don't agree with it, but I can understand it. I can empathize with it. But as
Right.
far as bombing a building with innocent people in it, and then for Americans, not just any Americans, but for Harvard fucking students to support something like that on a campus. Do you
Mm-hmm.
guys feel like they should still be allowed to go to school there? Do you guys feel that they should still be even allowed to be
Hmm.
able to fucking be not under investigation for supporting terrorist activity?
Hmm. Two things. What you think, Blaze?
I don't know,
I mean,
man. I'm
think about it
distracted.
like this. Think about it if they were supporting fucking white supremacy here in the States. Like, think
Right.
if a couple of college students made a big donation to like fucking, the Aryan Brotherhood.
Yeah. I want to say
Imagine
no.
how that would get blown out of proportion. Imagine
Yeah.
how that would be like. And look at how they
Yeah.
did the January 6th people, and those motherfuckers didn't even blow nothing up.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to say no,
I mean,
Jimmy.
that's some crazy shit.
I don't think they should. No, I don't think they should be allowed to go back to school. Mm.
Well, here's the funny part. So they all wore masks. They all fucking hid their identity like some Antifa pussies.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
the kicker is that all those cell phones that were filming, okay, so all those
Mm-hmm.
pictures, even though they were wearing masks, they can still do biometrics because some of them wore half masks, some of them wore fucking
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're
half
gonna
skis
figure
and
them
shit
out.
like that. Well,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, all they got to do is just plug it into a decent fucking computer. You can run biometrics off of it.
That's it. Yeah.
Furthermore, Homeland Security has the whereabouts of that specific school, I guarantee it's under fucking investigation and monitored at all fucking times due to the amount of money of people that's actually fucking going there. Political kids, shit like that. But do you guys think that they should actually be able to go to school there?
No, I don't.
Me,
I don't.
honestly, me. I mean, I look at it from both perspectives because as an American, as a citizen, and as a
Mhm.
military veteran, I say hell no. That's my opinion straight out. Hell no.
Right.
That's just my straight out opinion. Hell no. And I'm gonna say it as it is. And I
Well,
know,
but
yeah, I know many people have.
go a little bit into it, Robert. But why do you say no? Because it's why? Yeah,
Because he understands that it's not just a political war. Okay,
Right,
it'd be
right.
different if it
I
was just a political
it,
war. This is
right,
a war that's with terrorism.
right.
Right, and yes,
Mhm.
exactly right, Jamie. I wasn't gonna say fuck off, but you know, but yes, it's not just about politics. I'm fighting over this land, this land. It's more into it about okay, this specific terror.
His mic. Yeah, your
Oh, he
mic.
died.
You're
You went
muted.
out, Robert. You went out.
Yeah, you mute. Mi hermano, mira, Robert,
Robert, you disconnected, bro. You're not talking. Oh shit.
Robert. I don't think he can hear us.
Everything went out.
Yeah, let
Hey,
me see
but
if I
Angel,
can.
my bad. I don't mean to be so distracted down in the chat, dude. It's just I don't like
No, dale, olvídate
when
de
my
eso,
character gets
bro.
attacked. Number one, number
No,
two.
handle your business. Handle
Nah,
your business,
listen,
bro.
listen. Numero dos, bro. Like everybody should already know. If I say some fuck shit, I'll stand behind that fuck shit. You know what I mean? But why would I put something down and retract it? I'm not fucking what's his nigga's name? Vegas Joker, bro. If I write something down, I'll leave it there. I
Yeah,
fucked up on the emojis I wanted to write down and I changed them. Dead ass. So if y'all read something, get your eyes checked. I'll let you borrow my glasses. But I didn't write shit. So show me what you want to show me. I did not write anything 15 minutes ago. I was literally in the
um,
bathroom dropping a deuce after watching One Piece, rolling a blunt, and I came to my car to smoke that blunt and hopped on. So I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Go get some dick. Dead ass.
in this chat, no, you didn't do none of that, bro. In this chat, you're
They're
talking.
saying that I just said something 15 minutes ago.
No, not
Like
here.
aside from, like I said,
I
aside
didn't
from
see
that
it.
conversation where Lord Doc was on panel and I
Yeah,
said what I said in the comments,
yeah.
I never
Let me listen.
retracted that. If they're talking about here, which is the only time I've retracted a fucking comment, was because I was
Right,
fixing the emojis I dropped down.
right.
They need
Um,
to leave me the fuck alone. Like
I,
dead ass.
I, I,
I don't know what the problem is.
I don't know you to backpedal, bro. I've never seen
That's
you
what I'm
backpedal.
saying. If I said
You
something, I
stand on your
stand
word,
on it,
bro.
bro. Like
Um, look,
Damn, he's
he's
still
got a
going too.
timestamp and everything. My God,
Hey,
2:23.
highlight my comment so Devil Dog can see it.
Uh,
and I can't go
oh,
back
there you go.
anymore in the YouTube chat, but I've scrolled up all the way on the fucking StreamYard chat because usually you can see everything. And the only thing I see
Did-
is the three emojis I dropped down. Before that, I was saying hi to I don't know who the fuck who. Like,
yeah,
why would I retract that shit if I've already said it?
yeah. Look, you know what I was doing, Jamie? I was doing this to Robert. Read,
Killing my
read.
high.
This is what I'm doing.
We
Yeah.
can't hear you, bro. Fuck, he's going
Ah,
too. He's still going. God
he's
damn
still
it.
going too. He's into the convo, boy. He's into it. Fuck. Um, there you go.
Son
Thank
of a
you. I'll say
bitch.
the obvious. Read, read, read. Ah, shit. Oh well.
Son of a bitch.
All right,
I
cool.
wanna.
So send me the unretracted, but make sure it came from my account and not fucking forehead or whoever the fuck that's talking about creating fake accounts about me. So like, if I said it, I would have left it. The only thing I retracted was emojis. I'm
Right.
not talking to y'all no more.
No, no, no. Let that loop, bro. Don't even. You know what I mean? Why even? Like sometimes, dude, it's like I don't even bother, bro. It's like whatever, bro. Shit. Because and on the real, real. Once I close this fucking iPad, YouTube stop existing.
Nah, it's just, if they had a real reason to be mad at me, I get it. But they fucking mad at me because I'm cool with Zell. Like, find a fucking new reason to be upset with me. That shit makes no fucking sense.
There's a lot of that, bro.
You know what
Guilty
I mean?
by motherfucking association, bro. I can't stand it. You know what I mean? People act funny, man. It's just this community where if you say hi, it's down to if you say hi to somebody, oh, you gonna get a cold shoulder. You're gonna get a cold shoulder for sure. Yeah, it is what it is, man. I'm gonna keep doing mine, bro. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. I ain't got time to waste. You know what's up
It's
with
all
me.
good, man. I got 3 more ounces of this shit, bro. Like, I'll just roll another blunt, bro.
He's like, I got this.
I get through this. I got 3 more motherfucking ounces.
He said, I
It's
got
nothing,
50
bro.
pre-rolls. I'm good to go.
Yeah.
I bought
Speaking
two
of, man,
boxes of Honey Dutchess, bro. I'm cool.
I had a gummy bear, man. Oh man, I don't know what the fuck was in that thing, man, but that shit fucking had me panicky like a motherfucker, bro.
You gotta look at the numbers, man.
Yeah,
Especially if like if you new booty and shit, you gotta start small. You know what I mean? You can't
yeah,
just like
man. I haven't smoked in
jump
years.
into some high
Oh,
middle
dude, the
ground.
other day I took 3 puffs. My brother comes in smoking. He wants to turn it off before he comes in the house. I'm like, no, 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 hold on. Let me take 2, 3. He's like, you smoking again? I'm like, no, no, it's been a while, but that shit smells good as fuck. Let me hit that. Dude,
Had
I
you
take
zooted.
3 greedy ass pulls. I could have just took one, man. My greedy ass, like 3 long, all the way to my fucking toes pull. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, that shit hit me, bro. I swear on everything. I try to sleep. I was hearing things that I was waking up my wife. She was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" No, I don't hear nothing. I'm like, shh, 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 shh. Don't you hear that? She's like, get the fuck. You know what? Leave it. Dude, I was hearing shit, bro. And I called my brother. Yo, what the fuck was in that, bro? He's like, dude, it's indigo, whatever the indigo. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck, bro. I know I got a bad reaction, bro. Um, my heart was fucking racing, bro. I was like, what the fuck? I do I instant regret. When you get high and you just want to come down from it. No, yeah, pretty horrific. Hey, you guys can hear me? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I can hear you.
Yeah, you
Devil
good, my
dog.
bad.
Oh, there go devil dog. Devil dog. Devil dog. Your mic was out.
No, I don't know what happens. No, sorry about that. I guess it's still like
Yeah.
it's probably my
Yeah.
connection on my end. Yeah, that's why. Nah, but
Yeah.
no, don't worry about it. Nah, just proceed forward on. I heard you were talking about just a while ago about you started smoking or something again or whatever. You took a
Yeah, he
Yeah.
said he was zooted after 2 hits.
oh,
Yeah.
nah, I don't smoke that stuff, but I do my cigars every now and then. I have my Cohibas or Monte Cristos, or
Monte
That's
Cristo.
that's
I
that's
like that.
bad for you, Robert. You gotta put some green in there, bro.
I never have tried it. I don't know. I don't think I wanna. I think I'm just good with my Cohibas and Monte Cristos. Who knows? Maybe one day, maybe because it's Blaze, I might just do it. That's why. I'm
Dude,
only,
my
I'm
dog.
only,
Nah.
I'm
You
only, I'm
good,
only
bro.
3 hours. I'm only 3 hours away from you, bro. So,
Stay
Yeah.
pure, man. Don't let nobody corrupt you, man. Stay pure.
No,
hey,
for real.
hell, no one will ever corrupt me, bro.
Dude,
Hey,
my doctor's been dying. He just wants me to hold up. I just got some. All
shit.
right. All right. At the Blaze, I'm gonna send you some your email, but yeah,
All
I
right,
still, I
man.
still got your phone number. At the
You got
um.
my phone number. You got my email. You got my
Nah,
Discord.
yeah,
It don't matter,
yep. So I'm gonna send it to you right now. Um, yeah, he wants to give me obviously,
There
my
you go,
condition
Blaze.
requires me to smoke a lot of fucking weed. And I just won't give in. I just won't give into it. I just don't want to hit
Yeah.
something that's gonna fuck me up to the point that I can't even think straight. You know what I mean?
Was it the healthy one? I don't know. Like I said,
Nah,
I
then
don't know all about the healthy
don't
one.
even
What is it?
smoke the. You talking about for your health, bro?
Yeah, for the pain, you know, for the crying.
Nah, man. So look, if you don't want to deal with like smoking and getting all turnt and shit, just look for the syringes of RSO, bro, like Rick Simpson oil. But find the one that's gonna be for you. You know what I mean? And
Right.
so just get like a regular regimen ass shit or whatever, and you take it in doses. Whatever doses work for you. You start off small. You can
Yeah.
start off big and go small. I think it's one or the other way. I'm not exactly sure because I've never really fucked with it. But try the
Yeah.
RSOs. It might help you a lot more. And I highly doubt you're gonna be all fucking
Listen,
Yeah.
marijuana
what
and
you're
stuff. You
gonna
know what I mean?
do is you're gonna go get a half pound of Bruce Banner and a half pound of Blue Dream. Okay?
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
shut
And then you're
up.
gonna just fucking do bong hits until you can't feel anymore. After that, you're gonna be wonderful.
Dude, it sounds so good. The way he
It's,
says it,
Oh
it
no, it
sounds
it's a
is.
dude,
It
great
it
is.
life.
sounds awesome.
It really is.
I have amazing memories of Bruce Banner, bro. Like a good
Bruce
That shit was,
Banner,
33,
oh
yeah.
man, when Bruce
34%.
Banner came
Oh
out,
man.
that shit was fucking primo. Oh my
Bruce
god.
Bruce Banner.
The names
That's
they
the
they
only
they
thing that I miss is smoking weed. I don't miss
Bruce
anything
Banner,
else,
man.
only smoking weed.
Sometimes
yeah.
they straight up call it Incredible Hulk. It's Bruce Banner.
It was great. Like that shit was like the right amount of fucking sativa in it just to keep you fucking wide awake, but it also gave you like a like just a fucking smack to the face of being retarded.
like they're like, échate cabrón, they slap you in the head.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, like I used to work so fucking efficiently. Like, oh my god, my projects used to go really fucking smooth when I was stoned.
Mm,
I wouldn't be able to do what I do now, but back in the day, man, I could do any
yeah.
fucking job as long as I had a fucking big ass spliff with some good ass weed.
Yeah. Listen, let me ask you this because I know a lot of recovering addicts and they still smoke weed. Now, I know some of them can't even do that because it'll trigger something else.
Mm.
It's a simple thing. So
Yeah.
if I'm putting something into my body because I don't
Hmm.
like my body as it is, or I don't like
Hmm.
my state of mind as it is, then there's a
Right.
fucking problem with that.
Right. Right.
Like some people can just smoke weed and they're cool with it. And
Hmm.
I don't care what anybody does. But these
Yeah.
people who say, oh, I'm sober, this, that, and the third, and they smoke weed and they fucking drink once in a while. I'm like, listen, you're not fucking sober, asshole. Like
Yeah. They're
that's
fooling
not
themselves.
even fucking okay to say.
Yeah. Yeah. I get that.
And
I,
especially people that are on fucking methadone and fucking Suboxone, like you're not gonna fucking cry me any sob story that's gonna
Mhm.
fucking tell me that you're okay to fucking take methadone or Suboxone. I fucking kicked off of heroin 3 different times.
mhm.
You're not gonna fucking tell me that you were any worse of an addict than I was. Used to shoot fucking gram and a half, 2.5 grams a day some days. So you're not gonna tell me, oh, that's good. It was gonna kill me when I sobered up. Like, dude, I was 165 fucking pounds when I sobered up last time off of heroin and meth. So there's no explanation that you can give me that
Mhm.
says that you need Suboxone or you need fucking methadone. You're a pussy, sober up, learn how to get through it. And if you want to fucking go like scientific, I'm like, well, okay, let's go scientific. Suboxone has a half life of 27 days. You know what heroin's half life is?
What
Three
is
to
that?
10.
Wow.
You know, and you can ask any fucking heroin addict if they've ever been on Suboxone, ask them which one's worse, withdrawal from Suboxone or withdrawal from heroin. They will all tell you Suboxone is way worse. And it's the
Mm.
same
No,
thing
bro,
with methadone.
it's all bad, dude. Like I knew this chick. I dated this chick, and she would like I didn't realize she had a bad like drug problem, bro. But she would use the Suboxone strips,
Hmm.
right? Instead of like to help her stop, it was more to like help her chill until she got her next dose. You know what I mean, or her next fix. And
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, damn,
Yeah.
that shit became like a habit where she was just like, she didn't give a fuck. She just go back and forth. She's like, well, at least I got some Suboxone. Like what?
Yeah. So,
Yeah, she couldn't
so
get over that hump.
yeah. So that's supposed to. That's not. Suboxone, as far as I know, right? Because I live in Philly, and I might allegedly have some family members that are, you know. So that's supposed to be weaned off over time. Am I right?
So a real, like, I think good doctor,
Hmm.
Suboxone is supposed to be like an 8 to 10 week thing, if that. Like some doctors, they'll start you off on like next to nothing. In a couple of days, they'll take you off of it.
So what
And
the
it's the same
fuck is
thing.
going on?
It's the same thing with methadone. Like,
Yeah.
okay, so back when methadone fucking hit the streets and was actually like state available. So like the state and the Fed actually set up centers for methadone, dispensaries.
Right.
It was during the fucking epidemic, they call it the heroin epidemic of the 70s and 80s. So
Right.
that shit was totally through to the wayside because it, in order for you, okay, say you're like a 25, year veteran of heroin. You've done heroin for 25, 35 years of your life.
Right.
Now, in that specific scenario where you've been doing it that long, your
Hmm.
withdrawal is going to be fucking intense, like intense to the point where you can die from.
Mhm.
Now,
Yeah. Hmm.
in that
Hmm.
scenario, I'd say if you are aged, like meaning you're 55 fucking years old, and you try and
Hmm.
kick off of heroin, that's probably not the best idea. I would strongly suggest you get on a fucking program for about 3 weeks, 5 weeks, like everybody else, and kick
Right.
immediately after that. These motherfuckers that been on it for years, I'm
Years.
sorry,
Yeah.
but you're just a fucking bitch. You have no balls, you have no drive, and you're just looking for an excuse to stay somewhat dependent. And believe
Yeah.
it or not, that's what the government wants. They want you to be dependent. They do not want you to get sober. They do not want you to flourish in life because then you start voting and then you start getting intelligent. You get well read on different things, and you're like, oh, well, now I see the reason why they wanted me to fucking stay high. Now I'm going to actually
Right.
take, care of my life and wonder where my tax money's going. So all these fucking people getting high off state funded shit.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Right.
know what you mean. I know what you mean. Hey, well, look,
Hey.
with with
Fuck.
with
That's
my
good stuff,
with
Vinny.
my with my PTSD, they wanted to just give me straight out medications and that. I think it was Zoloft, or it was like
Zoloft.
one of the other ones. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know about medications and all the drugs and stuff. I don't know. I don't know like methadone. I don't know about all that stuff. So, but someone was telling me about it. No, man, you gotta do this. So I started doing my research, and so I fought it. I said no because I'm gonna do my stuff the natural way. I'm just gonna do herbs, like natural herbs, like take my ginger, turmeric roots and green teas and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't want me to do it. They was like, "Oh no, well that's not good."
Oh,
I
they
go, well,
wanted to make you
I've
into
been
a paycheck.
researching this. I've been researching this, and this is what the Indians, the Mayans, the Aztecs have been doing for thousands of years. Everyone, including the Middle Eastern times as well. I go, even the Asians. I go, there's all the teas they drink and stuff. I go, but they're all suited for different types of cures. And I'm saying I'm not gonna be cured, but I'm just saying how come you don't suggest a natural way first? Like a thing to do naturally before going to a drug, a medication. And I had to
Well, you
fight
know
this
why,
because
right?
yeah, I know the pharmaceuticals, and that's why. But
Yep.
first of all, there's probably additional stuff, but first of all, because they wanted to take away my disability money that I get every month, and I
Mm-hmm.
had to fight an appeal, and I had to go all the way to Washington D.C. to the Navy Yard, the Washington Naval Yard. If you ever heard of it, that's our oldest naval shipyard that's still in active use today, over 247 years old. I had to go to the court over there against all these judges, medical,
I can't believe
military,
they putting you through that,
and
bro. I
and
can't believe
so
it.
so they explained to me, well, why don't you want to take them, and why do you think we should give you this kind of money? I go, well, sir, look, man, and I said it to him straight out like that. I had my dad in the back, sitting in the. It's a small little court. It's not like an actual courtroom. It's just small little like a little general room, you know. But my dad and mom were in the back and stuff. I said, look, I just talked my the way I talk. I said, you know what, sir? I go, look, man, I like that exactly. Look, man, look. I go, I'm not. I was never growing up taking drugs for illnesses, other than just for for medications, just for coughs, just for basic stuff. But this stuff that I came out with out of the military that you know gave me this condition, and they're forcing it upon me to take it as opposed to providing other natural remedies, as taking an example, green teas or other herbs or something like that. Why does a doctor? I questioned them. There was like 7 doctors, and the main one was like a 4-star, the neuro, like surgeon general or something, whatever, and I was like, why won't they just recommend me try first natural herbs? Why does it have to go straight to a drug? And I already knew why, the reasons why, of course, but I wanted to see what their answers were. And his answer ultimately was, well, because you're with the VA, and we need to give you the proper medication, and that suits whatever condition you're having at the moment. And that was it. That was his answer. That pretty much. It didn't say like, well, the doctor can't tell you to go take green tea or turmeric ginger root or anything like that. He was just like, no, whatever the condition is, that's the medication we have to give you. He can't tell you first, okay, go try this and then come back later. And eventually I appealed. That was my appeal case. But I won. I won that case. So, yeah.
Good for you, bro.
Yeah.
Good, man.
It took
I
it
don't know
took
why.
nine, it took 9 months, but hey, I don't care. You know what? Hey, I just I always fight up for what's right, and I'm always in disagreement with the government, of course, especially with the VA, because
They're
all they
making you
want to
jump
do,
through hoops, man.
all
They're
they,
making you jump through hoops. You don't
yeah,
deserve it, bro.
and right now, and you know me, Angel, you know me, and I tell you and a few others only, I go to my appointments a lot, and sometimes that's why I'm not live for a week or a week and a half or 2 weeks, because I'm taking my stuff, my appointments, and because then I just come back home, relax, and I just want my time to myself. I will hop on. I'll be on the phone. I'll see who's live, whatever. I'll probably just say the what's up to everyone, whoever. But I'm just doing my thing. But other than that, I know I'm an intelligent person. People don't think that I'm not. I always question when I like Tuesday I have an appointment. So I'm always stuck in there for like 45 minutes to an hour with the like nurse practitioner. And usually people go in there only like 5-10 minutes and they're in and out. No, they always hate me because I go in there and I keep questioning them and pressing them on different things, all topics about the conditions and why this and why not, why can't you do this, why do you have to go straight to a medication, or why do you have to go straight to this or that. They don't I know they hate, in deep down, I know they hate me because of that. But I will let I know, I think Jamie, I wasn't, to me it didn't sound right now to say I wanted to let fuck off ask
Dude,
a
you can
question.
totally say fuck off. You can totally say the name.
Go ahead, fuck off.
So like
No.
Western medicine, they
Yeah.
don't attack the root of the problem. They only give you so you got like symptoms, okay? They're only going to attack the symptoms. They're not going to attack the root cause.
Yeah.
So with your PTSD, most of it's probably stress induced from active field duty or shit like that,
Yeah.
or a result of when you break the human mind in basic. That's not something that's light. Okay, it's not like everybody kind of jumps right over basic training. Like
Right.
basic training is not a light fucking thing.
No.
It's probably the most mentally excruciating thing that you'll ever go through in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Like combat, that's another thing. Active combat, active force shit. That's a whole nother deal.
Yeah.
But just basic. Before you're even out of basic, you already have traumatic experience. I
Yeah.
don't care what nobody says. It is literally the design of basic training to break someone's mental faculties.
Yeah.
And then to go from there, say, okay, here's the baseline of this individual soldier. Then they design them in their way of actually building a soldier. Someone who's removed from, someone who's removed from basic, uh, what I would say, normal operating procedure.
Right.
Take you out of normal operating procedure, and they give you basically the ability to become a robot.
Yeah.
And that's a necessary thing in combat. You can't tell me that someone can be emotional in a combat situation. That's a losing battle, period.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't expect someone to do that. I wouldn't expect someone to actually be able to have emotions and hone them in such a way, because when you're talking about that level of operation,
Mm-hmm.
you'd have to be one strong motherfucker
Right.
to actually have all that going on and compose yourself all at the same time. Like that's not a
Yeah.
workable situation.
Right.
So
Yeah, that's me, bro.
when you get to that point, where you're just out of basic, and then let's say you go into active duty and you go on a tour, the first thing you're gonna fucking deal with is extreme conditioning, and
Yeah.
it's no longer a controlled environment. So
Right.
you don't know what the human psyche is gonna do. So
Mm-hmm.
when you get PTSD and the government doesn't want to fucking give you your benefits, I mean, obviously they're gonna look for anything under the sun to
Yeah.
take away your benefits. They're going to ask you about your childhood experiences. They're going
Yeah.
to ask you about fucking young adulthood experiences. They're
Yeah.
going to ask you about personal
That,
beliefs. They're going to everything
what
from
they did
sexual
too.
orientation
They
all the way
asked
down the list.
exactly right, because a lot of that stuff that
Well,
you
they don't
just
want to pay the
mentioned,
money.
they did ask. They did
Yeah,
ask.
that's
Like
fucked with
Yeah,
me,
they're
bro.
gonna
they
That's
they're
did
fucked
gonna
with
ask
try
a
me.
and
lot
save
of stuff.
them paying you money. They're gonna
Yeah.
try and take away your benefit. And this is the
Yeah.
really sick part of it.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. It is.
You're
It is
you're a
sick.
veteran and you
Those were,
sacrificed your time for them, and yet they want to come up and penny pinch. No, I'm sorry, that's not the way it works.
yeah.
When
No,
you
it doesn't,
damage
bro.
something, you pay for it.
Exactly.
Period.
Exactly, Jimmy. I
and
mean, it's
and
like,
and, and,
As
and I don't go about it like, because I know I repeat it a lot on other people's channels, other good friends, like Tommy's channel or Quick Bakes or Trues. I'm a combat veteran. I have this and this. I know I always repeat myself a lot, but you know what? It's necessary to get the word out there though, because
yeah,
it's ultimately when I walk into that hospital, the West LA VA hospital by the federal building. If anyone knows where that's at, right off the 405 freeway by Wilshire Boulevard, close to LAX. Uh, it's they inside the building they always have like who's in control of the hospital. They have like the main doctor, he's this, and then they have the people underneath, like who's this part of the hospital, this person's part of this hospital, like director of operations or whatever, like that, the chain of command. uh I just feel like, man, if I could sneak into their office or one of them and get them into a one-on-one conversation and say, look, sir, put yourself in my situation. And look, and me, mindful, I'm always cordial with these people. I never, and I filed many complaints before because the way they've always treated me, they always treat me disrespectfully. Not just me, others. The way they talk to you, they're like, well, sir, you gotta do this and this, and like, hey, ma'am, I was like, or hey,
condescending.
sir, I'm like,
Fuck
hey,
you,
sir,
condescending.
like, no, hey, why are you talking to us like that? You don't talk to us veterans like that. I go, you see, that's why a lot of veterans are the way they are or get worse is because the way you guys treat us, not just me. And I say because you don't hear us out. I go, let me keep speaking first before you keep interjecting. You keep cutting me off, and I can't get my point across. Like here, like me, like you guys right here. Staying silent. You're hearing what I have to say, and then then I'll say, okay, go ahead, guys. Your thing, as opposed to keep like back, cutting you off and saying
Because
him
it's
that.
respect.
If I'm wrong in somewhere along the line, of course you're making a note. I think when you said this and this, that was incorrect. Okay, I get that. But you, I always tell them this as a government or employee representative. I go, we pay your bills, man. Us, even me as a veteran, as a taxpayer, we pay your paycheck, bro. I told that guy the other day. He was a young guy too. I go, hey, I pay your paycheck, bro. I go, you never served in combat. I know because you're not a veteran. Because there's a percentage that has to be employed at the VA. There's a percentage that has to be employed by veterans and regular civilians. So
Right.
I knew he wasn't a vet, and I just knew because someone told me. I asked him, and
He's a contractor.
exactly. There you go. Yeah, you contractor. But yeah, no, it's long story short though. But yeah, that's the way how they treat us and stuff. And I go, I wish I had the opportunity because a lot of these people, hey, and I'm gonna straight out there at the at the hospital at the West LA. A lot of them are black people. Hey, and that's not nothing to be racial about that. That's just the way it is. And that hospital, West LA, of course, everyone knows West LA. Of course, majority of the people there are black people, African Americans, black, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call, whatever. But I just say black. That's it. I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
not being racial or nothing. I'm just saying
No,
that's
no,
the way.
no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah. And you know where
listen.
you know where I'm coming from. But I'm
No,
just saying though.
absolutely, Robert,
Yeah,
man. Listen, man.
and because one time one guy had said something to me. He said, "Oh, so you're that Latin guy." I'm like, in my head though, I didn't really think. I like, oh no. I go outside. I'm from Mexico. I just played it off though. I just played it off though. I just played it off. I was like, oh no, I go just no, because he was like, oh, are you the Latin guy, the one that came last week for the appointment? I was like, no, I'm from Mexico, man. I'm from Ciudad Juarez. After the famous Mexican president Benito Juarez. I'm not sure if you're aware of him. I told him that. I'm not sure he's from the early 1800s. He was the most famous. Yeah, I told him that exactly. But enough about my rant. Okay, I'll let you guys continue on
No,
because
Robert, man. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, man. Dude, and it's fucked up what's happening to you, obviously, bro. But
yeah,
that's why you see a lot of these fucking veterans out in the streets, lost in
yeah,
either drugs or homeless or whatnot, man. When the government's
His was
doing that
really
to our
fucked
fucking
up.
veterans, man, that's a fucking problem, bro. It's like it's frustrating. My father was a veteran, man. Thank God he's still out there. Um,
he's still
horny.
alive. You say?
Yeah, no, he's a horny old man. Yes, he's out there in
Oh,
Puerto
okay.
Rico
Well,
fucking all
salute
the
to
young
him.
kids.
Thank him for his service.
Yeah,
Hey, I don't care
yeah,
if he's horny. If he's horny, hey, if he's horny,
yeah.
hey,
No,
at
he's
least he's
out there,
still
man.
he's
He's
still a
just,
loving man.
yeah.
He's still a loving man. He
He
wants.
thinks in his fucking mind he thinks he's fucking 30 or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
I love
good.
him to death,
That's
but
a good
he
thing.
gives me a headache, man, because these women. The thing is, I gotta go fix his mess. It's a long story. I'm not getting into it, but
Right. Right. Right.
he's got to
Right.
slow the fuck down. The old man has to put his dick
Right.
away from the.
Yeah.
Um,
I
but
understand.
when I talk to him about it, he's just so disgusted when he's out there in Puerto Rico. There's a lot of homeless veterans. He's out there, doing what he can. When he is try to feed them, try to
Yeah.
clothe them, try to find, you know, some type of housing and shit like that. And it's a struggle. You know what I mean? He can't believe it. He just, as he fought for this country, and
Right.
he actually says all the time, "I hate this country. I hate
I
this
know.
country for the
Yeah.
for the simple fact, the way they treated the veterans." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's not the same goddamn country. This
Yeah,
country is not the country that he fought for. And I
No.
totally
yeah,
understand him when he says
I.
he hates this
yeah.
country
Yep.
because I hate
So
what it's turned into as well.
Yeah.
This
Same.
shit ain't this ain't the same country that I fucking grew up
Yeah.
in. Not by a long shot.
Yeah, my
yeah,
my great grandfather was in the Marines. Hey, but that during World War II, hey, it's not the same country as it was then as it is now. That
yeah,
completely different. But if he would see what's going on now, if he were still alive, you know, but he'll probably be like, "What the fuck is going on?" And
and
our
and,
with
and
our military, not worldwide, not like not
yeah,
not national wide, what like military wise, pretty
yeah.
much military wise, he would say
And,
like,
and and a fun fact is that um, and then my sister told me this, that a lot of the homeless people out there that are veterans are not even on drugs. You know what I mean?
no,
They're
that's
suffering from some type of you guys call it, what is it, PS? What is it?
yeah, PTSD, yeah.
PS? You know what I mean? It's like they're not even on drugs. It's just they're going through some type of stress related So
Well, look, Angel. You know what? That's wrong though, because whoever that is telling, your father or anyone else who's a veteran, you know that they could get in trouble for that because look,
no, no, but
I
you hear what I said?
I
That
was
no,
I was
what she said was that a lot of them are not on drugs. You know what I mean?
right,
Well, a small percent. I want to say a lot. I don't know
right,
the percentage of it, but there are some out there that are not. They're just
right.
homeless because the government has kind of abandoned
My
them and
bad.
not given
My
the
bad.
care that they need. You see what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
no,
So it's not about drugs. It's not about addiction. It's just
yeah, no.
they're out there wandering around. Yeah.
Exactly though, but they don't have to. They're not. They don't have to be on the drugs. All they have to do is just go to the VA and say, "No, we're homeless," and they'll provide them some temporary housing until they could get
Yeah.
like a basic. Because I even did this the other day because I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna say it right here in your panel. I was a little stressed and bummed out, kind of,
Hmm.
because that's why I'm living with my sister right now because where I was living out in Alhambra in the San Gabriel Valley, which is about 20 minutes from here, 25
Hmm.
minutes. The landlord being a hey, forgive my language,
Hey, daggone. Yeah.
being a bitch about stuff. She, I live in the I was sleeping in the living room, but I have been for years. But coming back, I wasn't comfortable, because every time I would park for 30 minutes inside the pull up, it's a apartment where you pull up in the driveways and stuff, and she wouldn't let me park there for like 30 minutes because I would bring groceries home, so I was like stressed out a lot. So now that I'm living here with my sister in Anaheim, like I said, that's where I'm
Hmm.
currently at. I use Twitter. Well, now it's called X, whatever. But I'm not used to saying X. I use
Stupid
Twitter.
ass name, by
Yeah,
the way.
it's stupid. Yeah. See, I use social media a lot, not just for just stupid stuff. I use it just for like a lot of negative stuff. Like if I have complaints, and look, it worked because I went on the Twitter and I put at Cal Vet Affairs because that's the California Department of Veterans Affairs, and then I put at Department of Veterans Affairs, and then I put even at like one of the Channel 7 ABC, like the news, the local stations here. Um, and then the next day I got a response back from the Cal Vet, the California the state, the county too, saying that, well, because I told them in my tweet that I was gonna, I'm gonna be living in my truck, because my family can't take me in. They have too many people there already, and my sister can't take me in because, hey, this is her husband's house, and he's gonna be having his dad and mom move in, so I can't stay here. You know, so at least I have my truck and car paid off. At least I could sleep in my truck. My truck is big enough for me to sleep in. And the guy told when I called the guy for the section, he's like, no, all you do is call this number and then you tell him that this is the reason why I'm gonna sleep from my truck for the night, and just say I'm gonna be homeless, and then they'll provide you temporary housing until you can get things in order. And so I got them to take action just for that time. I'm not doing that now, but I wanted to see what the reaction was from them because I know a lot of stories from veterans that they're homeless, like you mentioned. that are not on drugs. But I'm like, well, why isn't the government helping them out too? You know, why, or no one's providing the information out there to help them out. Because I'll be honest with you, I personally right now at this moment I don't need that. I don't need it. I'm blessed. At least that my sister is helping me out, and I could still go back to my mom's place for a little bit. As long as I get some kind of approval. But um, but yeah, that's what I'm saying, and it's unfortunate that things have to work out that way sometimes, and I force the hand of people sometimes, of VA officials and government, but that's what I want to do, because I want to make them work and make them look further into our disabilities and how we're suffering and stuff. I'm not just going to sit back here either.
I mean, that's fucking. Like I said, man, it's heartbreaking, bro. 'Cause it just, yeah, it's tough, bro. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep you in my prayers. You know how it is with us, brother.
Yeah, no, I know you ain't. Yeah, I know you are. Yeah, I am too.
Yeah,
I always keep my head up. I'm always positive and stuff. I'm always happy and
yeah,
stuff.
you're an amazing guy, bro. I
Yeah,
always see you smiling, always being
yeah,
positive,
and
and
yeah,
and God bless you, man.
yeah, and be honest with you, like having my lives and stuff, like jumping up your panel for a few minutes every time, once in a while, and doing that's actually for me. Like, I think some other people I mentioned it. It's like for me, it's like a relief too, because
Yeah,
we all know each other already, via YouTube.
yeah.
We never met in person or anything, but just via YouTube, but we already know kind of how our
You're
character is and
you're
stuff.
you're a good, yeah, you're a good fucking dude, bro. That's all I know you for being a good
Yeah,
fucking dude,
and and,
solid dude, and
and so
yeah,
we're just like, it's part of, I just call it as it is. I call
yeah,
it as a small, the
yeah, yeah. Hold up,
family.
bro.
Yeah,
Larry, you still there?
I.
Larry.
Yeah, I'm right here. I just got your message, bro.
Okay, está
Oh,
bien.
I'm
Yeah, hold
sorry.
on.
I'm sorry, man. I thought you were trying to speak. I didn't hear. I'm sorry about that.
Hey, Jamie, brother, thank you for coming up, man. It was a pleasure speaking to you, my brother. Um,
Oh, that was Jamie.
yeah, yeah, Jamie. Yeah, he's a good guy, man. I like.
Okay. All right, Jamie. You have a good night. Okay. Take care. God bless you,
Fucking
man.
bright as hell, man. Fucking smart as fuck, bro. Funny as hell too. Man. Shout out to Jamie. So with that, Larry, ¿estás todo bien, bro?
Huh? Oh, that was Larry, huh?
I didn't say okay.
I think he's on mute. Or maybe
Yeah,
he's talking.
no,
Maybe he's talking to someone. Yeah.
yeah. I'm about to end this, ya mismo. It's been a good
Yeah,
night,
no,
man.
no, yeah, it's good. Yeah, yeah,
Great.
I'm a little bit
I
too. Yeah,
appreciate I appreciate you coming up, joining me up here, bro.
yeah,
I want,
yeah.
I
Like,
want
like,
to,
like I said,
yesterday was, kind of, like I said, the
on
title of
your
the
on your
forgiveness.
live,
Yeah,
your live yesterday that you have, is it still up, or is it?
yeah.
Hey, hold on,
I
hold
don't know if
on,
you,
Angel,
uh-huh, yeah,
Angel.
uh-huh. I hear you.
Don't shut down yet, Papa. Hold on, man, and ain't no need to
Yeah,
be secretive about this, bro. So notice how they showed that there was a message retracted in that video, correct? But they didn't click to show the message that was retracted. So
yeah.
that's very strategically done.
Suspect.
So nice
Yeah.
try. You know what I mean? So they didn't click it. So exactly how I told you that happened, because if you notice, the message right after that was three
Mm-hmm.
corrected emojis. The very first
Mm-hmm.
message was two emojis and a salute, just like I told you.
Mm-hmm.
After that, so somebody's trying to be slick. They're trying to stir shit up.
Yeah,
Y'all still didn't prove nothing because you would have clicked what that retracted message was. So
Right.
nice try. Move on. Thank you.
Yeah. Man,
My
I'm
bad,
telling you,
dude. It just
bro.
bothers me.
No,
They're
no,
trying to,
dale,
like, you know
no,
what I mean?
bro. Está todo bien, bro. Listen, you gotta
no,
clear your
todo,
name. Clear your
todo
fucking name.
bien, todo bien,
You know why?
todo.
Because if you don't fucking do it, bro,
I
nobody's
have
gonna
to,
do it
bro.
for
I
you.
have to. And the only reason I'm apologizing is because I didn't bring this shit to your channel, bro. You know what
No,
I
está
mean?
todo bien,
They
bro.
obviously,
You ain't gotta
listen, they
apologize.
obviously got to stick up their ass about me. They can't be fucking adults, old as shit as they are.
Right.
Pull me into the back because they each got my Discord, bro. They could have hit me up, asked me if this was correct. No. So now they're trying to stir shit up on your channel. Like I said, notice how they didn't click on the view retracted comment, because you can do that as a mod, and I'm sure they know that. It even says it right there. They scan over it.
Right,
So like
right.
I said, nice try, but be a fucking adult. Stop trying to stir shit up. Suck my dick.
Yeah.
No,
Be
lo
a
que pasa es, and I'm gonna talk in Spanish because I'm a fucking loud too. Lo que pasa es, ellos no van a dejar de joder, ¿ok? Porque ellos se creen que son policías aquí de YouTube. Y se
Ah,
creen
pero papá,
que
que no me
no,
jodan
no,
porque yo no le hago nada a nadie. Yo me la
no,
paso fumando mi mierda. Mira,
no,
tienen
yo sé,
problema
pero,
conmigo. Mira, and I'm gonna keep it real. They don't like
yeah,
me because I'm cool with Zell, and me and Tommy had a disagreement. Which, as men, we've already spoken about whatever the fuck. We have our comments in the back. That's
correct.
nobody's fucking business. Let that be between fucking men. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Exactly.
Go make some
Exactly.
fucking tea. Go play in the fucking kitchen. Go do something productive with yourselves. You're
Exactly.
over here on
ah,
fucking YouTube trying to stir shit up on another man's channel.
no, lo que lo que estoy diciendo es que si uno
And why
comete un
would I admit
error,
something? I'm sorry,
un-
Angel, but why would I admit and stand by saying something on a live fucking panel, but deny putting it in a fucking chat? Grow the fuck up. Come up with some real receipts.
no,
Nobody
pero,
clicked on show retracted statement. Y'all should know me
yeah.
better than that. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Es que están buscando que uno cometa un error. Especialmente cuando uno hace un error así, olvídate. Cuando todita quiere caer encima.
Yeah, I know I'm a pussy,
A mí
bro,
me
but
lamen el
I'm the wrong
bicho.
fish to
A
try to
mí me
bait. You
lamen
know what
el
I mean?
bicho. A mí no, yo no me pagan los biles a mí. A mí
Me
se
gallo.
vayan todo por el carajo, bro.
Sí. Está carajo. Sí.
Because, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I'm here for I have a purpose. You know what I mean? I'm not here um to be under a magnifying glass at times. It gets
Yeah.
annoying. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It gets annoying that I'm constantly watched to be pounced on. It kind of
Yeah.
fucking it gets old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And motherfuckers
So
want to say, "Oh, I was just asking." Nah, I got two fucking bras coming at me accusingly and shit. Like I fucking, you know what I'm saying? I dead ass said it during when Doc was on fucking panel. How long has that been? When Doc was on panel telling his story about his domestic situation. Yes, I made that
no,
comment. That comment was
no,
never
hold
retracted
up.
because it did not happen right now.
Mister, yo no estoy hablando contigo. It's not even about you. You want to talk to me? Get
Motherfuckers
your
want to send
ass in.
screenshots and receipts of bullshit. Nigga, do your
You
homework.
don't come.
Ask the questions I just asked. Why didn't they hit that fucking
Right.
view
Yeah.
deleted comment?
Ya,
Right.
yo estoy un poquito
I'm
confundido con
not
eso, no
confused.
sé,
I'm not
pero
confused. That's like I said, bro. Motherfuckers on my nuts swinging because I don't like few people and I like other fucking people. Grow the fuck up. It's not elementary school.
yeah, no, no, not about that. I'm saying about but come on, the whole comment thing.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. I didn't
Yeah.
see the comment. I didn't see the retraction. I didn't see anything of that. I mean, it's like, um,
But that's what I'm saying. Why would I lie
yeah.
about that? That's why it was so quick and nobody caught it because it was three emojis. It wasn't a long ass text or it wasn't a long important comment. I put three fucking emojis. I fucked up the emojis that I wanted, so I corrected them. And that shows. You know what I
What is
mean? It'll show.
is he joking? Probably. What are you saying that? What are you cheating on what?
He said why. He said why are you cheating on your baby mama?
Why
That's
would
what
he
I'm
say
saying.
that?
So now motherfuckers bringing up old shit. So I'm not even gonna keep addressing that situation.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyways,
Yeah. Yeah. Larry. Yeah. Larry, man. Hey, bro.
Probably.
Hey, you know,
Listen, I'm
stop
gonna
being.
ask you. Do not disrespect my guest, man. Don't disrespect, man. They ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
nah,
The man has a
the only reason this fucking Ellen DeGeneres looking motherfucker doesn't like me is because fucking I didn't fuck with Joe Amico, and then now that Joe Amico doesn't fuck with him, he's still on my dick. So I don't even understand what his fucking problem with me is. You need to hit the fucking gym, bro. Use some fucking beer growth products. Get the fuck off of the internet. Dead ass.
cabrón, bro. I tell you, bro. But they
You
don't
look like a
necessarily,
14-year-old
man.
or
transgender, bro. Get the
or
fuck out of
or
here.
or
I'm gonna do my.
or they could come up on the panel and chat it up, see what's
They're gonna
up.
have to. They're gonna have to come better than that, brother. I'm gonna do my 2 3 hour lives, man. I'm gonna have my good time. I'm gonna have my laughs. I get good for you. I
Yeah,
get good fuck who supports me and who doesn't. You know what I mean? I'm not. You know, some people. I'm not. Maybe my style or the way I do things are maybe not agreeable with some people. That's fine though. I can. That's fine. You know what I mean? I don't like all flavors either. You know what I mean? But I'll be here. I'll be here tomorrow. Enjoy that, kids.
yeah. You're here every day. That we love that.
Ella dice que ella no te está acusando, Larry. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Nah, man,
Y tú
I
que
didn't like the energy they fucking came at me with, bro. Like over
no,
some
no, pero
shit
digo
that
yo, Miss Thing,
over
ella
some
dice que
shit that
no.
clearly they were no, but fucking Blondie swears that she saw it. So I know she's a
Yeah,
dead ass fucking lie because that didn't fucking happen. So
yeah,
you know what I mean?
pero Miss Thing es sólida, ¿verdad que sí? Ella es buena persona, ¿no? O qué pasa
You
que,
said what?
you know, Miss Thing, ella no está aparte de eso, o sí.
I mean, to the point. I mean, if I don't know, bro. We was cool at one point, and then I don't know what the fuck
Yeah,
happened, and then all of a sudden I'm a big piece of shit. You know
yeah,
what I mean? So it's just I don't know. You know, but at the end of the day, you
yeah,
don't cook my meals, so I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Feel how you want to feel about who I talk to. You don't cook my meals.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. I mean, I listen. I know Larry, and the only thing I gotta say is that this man does not backpedal. He's not
Yeah.
known to be lying out here in the YouTube streets. You know, I've known him for a while now, so
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not always 100%, but you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna sit here and
Oh,
fucking.
okay. So ella dice que ella le demostraron eso, entonces no es ella, entonces, ¿tú me entiendes?
No, no, no.
Ella
I
está
get it,
enseñando
but
eso.
if you go back through the chat, it's like they teamed up. You know what I mean?
Ah, sí, así.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's like I didn't appreciate that shit. Holla at me and ask me if I really did that shit, and I'd fucking tell you.
yeah. Hey, thanks, Robert. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
No problem. You too, Larry.
yeah,
I got you, bro.
No doubt, bro. I'm chilling, man. I didn't mean to get hype on your panel, bro.
No,
yeah.
not no, it's not mine. It's Angels fan.
No, that's what I'm talking to Angel. You know what I mean?
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
No.
No, but no, I agree with you. You know, yeah, man. You know,
Now, say you okay. Say it is what it is. Say sometimes, you know what I mean. Say the obvious. All good. Um.
and yeah, like I said, sometimes if
Sometimes,
someone does,
say the other. Sometimes people have a little slip. Finger slips. There's been a lot of finger slips lately. Say the obvious. A sexy version of cheese that was going on.
Yeah, man. I
Say
smoke a lot of herb, but I'm not fried, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
so if I get there by
the
6 a.m., 6:30, you'll still be awake.
you can go to.
oh man, where you at?
I'm up.
I'm trying to see what's up with Spike. Spike said he was around the neighborhood. He was gonna be
Nah,
nearby.
nah.
Este,
I'm here in Anaheim, man.
fue tan tranquilo, amigo, que ya no tengo descuido de tus cosas.
I'll be. Nah, I'm done.
Um,
I'm a speed racer.
Me sé, yo no te estoy atacando, mami, yo no te estoy atacando. No sé lo que en verdad está pasando, en verdad, no.
I, I could be there by like 6:30, 6:45, man.
As far as I know, this thing's always been
No,
pretty
so you
decent
know
and very
you're not
solid.
in my server anymore, but you know I should still be there because we've had previous messages before, so that doesn't work for me.
No sé si está hablando contigo o conmigo,
You,
¿verdad? Estoy
you,
confundido.
you
No me
talking to me,
confused.
Larry, or
No, I'm addressing the chat. My bad, bro.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking to me, man.
Yeah, man, you remember the days when Spike used to go live and music and I miss that, man.
Nah, yeah,
I don't know
man.
what.
Spike's dope. Little food reviews and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's been a while. I don't know why he doesn't go back to doing that, man. Um, I kind of like this night shift type thing, man. I might, you know what I mean? I might consider if Mike P is not doing it because this is his realm. You know what I mean? This is what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on the days he's not doing it, and I'm up to it because I'm really having trouble sleeping, Larry, man. Estoy estoy en lo último, ¿cómo te digo? Yo hablo contigo después, anyway.
Yeah.
So
You got
it's
my
just,
number, bro.
but um, I'm having a hard time sleeping, bro. So if I'm not here, well,
Yeah. No. Well, you know what?
okay, Miss Thing, I got you.
I told you.
Pero que nada, man. Dale, me you anyway, yo sé que tú estás ocupado. But tenemos que hablar, bro. It's been a while, bro. You gotta just,
No. Hit me up, bro.
A
The
lot of
pool
time has
season's
passed,
over.
bro. Oh
The
yeah?
pool
Okay,
season's over,
cool.
bro. So I'm just gonna be full time nights. So you know what I'm saying? I'm free,
Yeah,
bro. Like you wanna hit me up in the morning type shit. I'm
seguro,
free.
man. We gotta catch up, bro. We gotta catch up big time, man.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah.
I don't want to wait till it's too late, man. We have to.
I'll catch up
Yeah.
definitely.
Let me bring up Amanda real quick. Hold up.
I'll catch up definitely in 3 hours.
If it's her, let me see.
I'll
Let me see. I
catch up
hope it's not
definitely.
Amanda Porn Bomber. Let me look for my. Where's it at?
I'll, I'll
Where
catch
you
up definitely.
at? Okay, here you go. Okay. I'm
What's up,
Amanda Erickson.
Quick Vic? What's up, man?
Hey, Semper Fi, what's up, Robert?
Amanda.
That's
Amanda
Yeah,
Semper
Erickson.
Fi.
Hey, what's up, Amanda?
Semper
What's
Fi,
up?
Semper Fi, Robert. No, I
Semper
just
Super
came in
Fi.
here
fly.
to do my normal thing to speak to the manager.
You're
Since
funny.
since Proby timed me out for 86 whatever. Thank you, Stowe. State the obvious. I saw your message. I was actually doing something else and came back to my phone. Yeah, Proby's got a problem. You might check him. I don't know, Angel. It's your channel.
Yeah. No, thank you for telling me. I was sure to take care of it. Did you say anything out of the ordinary, or?
Oh, I just said he's a loser.
Well, that's not the rules are no racism, no um doxing. So yeah, that's a violation of abuse of the right.
I'm
I
just
get
up
it.
here messing anyway. I'm really not upset, Angel. I knew you didn't do it, so
No,
anyway,
I didn't do it. Oh,
I'm
oh,
gonna
all right.
I'm gonna jump down, but just wanted to say hi to Robert as well. So
Yeah.
All right.
have
You
a good
All right.
evil
evening.
fucking
All right,
fraud. What the
Amanda.
fuck are you
Okay.
even doing up here right now?
Jamie,
Who?
shouldn't you be in bed at this point?
What are you doing on this panel? Don't worry about my sleeping patterns. I work 8 hours no matter what.
Fuck off. What's up, bro?
I'm grown. I can do
What
what I
are
want
you
to do.
even doing up here? I don't give
I
a
don't
fuck
need your
if Proby
permission.
timed you out for 30 years. I'll pay the tab.
Yeah, sure you will. Anyway, I'm not gonna
Unlike you and your
participate in your
fucking
childish
bankruptcy money,
games.
I actually have a
Angel,
steady
thank you
cash
for
flow.
letting me up.
You're a horrible
I
person.
appreciate
You
it.
are a fraud. You should be
Yeah,
ashamed
well,
of
you're not a
yourself.
Christian, okay? You claim to be a
I am
Christian, but you're clearly
definitely a
not.
Christian.
The way
Definitely
that
a
you treat
Christian. You know the
people is a
Lord hates
reflection of your
lies, right?
heart.
It's called steadfastness, and I am against evil people such as yourself, and I will show
Well,
you
guess
no
what? You're
quarter.
not Jesus, so get over it.
I am not Jesus. You are correct. Jesus has a whole lot of fucking patience for people like you, and I have no fucking patience for people like you. In fact, the
You
devil
have no patience.
is a
You
lie.
don't even like yourself,
Amanda
Jamie. Come
lie
on, let's
lie.
be honest.
I love
You don't
myself. I
like
might not
yourself,
like certain
Jamie.
attributes about myself, but I get over it.
You're angry with yourself and you take it out on everybody else.
No. See, what you're trying to do is called bullshit. What I'm
No,
trying to
it's
do
the
is point out
truth.
the fact that you are a fraud and you are a horrible human being. Matter of fact, I don't even think
Sure
you're a
I
human
am.
being. You're what's called in the Bible a daughter of iniquity.
Yeah, well, you're a Pharisee. You're a Pharisee, so there you go.
I'm a Pharisee?
Anyway,
No, I don't live in Egypt and I'm
and
not
you're a
from a royal family.
Sadducee,
So what you're
okay? You
saying,
want to talk about
a
Bible
what?
stuff? I got you, brother. Angel, have a
No,
good
I'm not
evening.
your
I'm going to
brother.
jump
I
down.
might be
Thank you
gay,
for
but I'm
letting me
not your
up.
brother. Not at all. You're a
Yeah.
Robert,
fraud. You
super
shouldn't
shy,
be here
brother.
right now tainting these people with your evil lies.
Yeah.
Good night,
He
everybody.
jumped out. All right, man.
I
You're
had to come
funny. You're
back once I
funny.
seen
Fuck
that
off.
twat up there.
Yeah. No problem. No problem, brother. Anytime.
Later, guys.
All right, man.
Proby, keep up the good work. God loves you.
Fuck Proby.
No, Miss Thing, you stop being Miss Thing, you don't have to apologize about anything. You stop being you cool. ¿Tú me entiendes? Tú me has entendido, quizás, tú me entiendes. So hope y'all work it out, tú me entiendes. It's not that you're okay with me, tú me entiendes. So it's all good. Um, so Proby was guilty party in the Tommy Olive Mariners. Is that to be true, Proby? Are you been a bad boy, Proby? Hmm? Shut up, Proby. I'm asking you. You know what I mean? I'm just asking. Um, and with that, I leave you guys, man. It's been a pleasure, man. Like I was saying, I might do this again. Um, no quarter for you. Yeah, this dude's funny as fuck, man. Um, I might consider doing this again to see what happens, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Hermano Keith, Larry Blaze, and shout out to Robert Ruiz, man. One of the finest gentlemen I've met on YouTube so far. You're a pleasure, man. You're an inspiration. Um,
You guys are too, and me too. You know, like I said, look up to a lot of you guys. Honestly, you know, I salute to you guys. You know, I learned a lot from you guys, but you know, I always say this though, but I give my always shout outs to uh and it's here on your channel, Angel, but you know, Larry was the
yeah,
first one I got picked up on his channel, and so I was on his channels and lives, and the first
mhm,
time ever, and that's where
yeah,
it all started from, and moved on from there. And I honestly, and I'll say this now, it's like I consider him like a big brother, older brother to me. So I'm gonna be
yeah,
honest, you know,
yeah,
and it's just like all of you guys, all the other ones the little small tight knit circle I follow, like you, Quick Vic,
yeah.
Tommy D, True, and stuff. You know, it's the small inner circle that it's a tight knit little
Yeah,
family.
no,
And
I'm
sometimes we might have our little disagreements and stuff, but it's not the
it's not the end of
arguments
the
like
world. Yeah, it's
yeah,
not the end of the
it's
fucking
not
world. You know what I mean?
the
I
art.
think I think my and I don't want to. I just want to move away from what, and I don't want to get into. What was it? Let me lose Larry.
I don't know, Proby. Ask your mother.
Damn, Kobe, man. I wish you wouldn't do that, man. For real, man.
It's all right, bro. Let him do that shit. You know what I'm
I'm not.
saying? That comes.
I'm not looking at the chat. I mean, I'm on
You know
my
what
phone.
that
But
comes from? That comes from that channel where he originated. You know what I mean? And that's like that's how they roll. They like to spin narratives, bro.
Yeah.
It is
But
what it
anyway,
is.
man. Like I said, man. Yo, guy. I think I'm gonna do this because I'm gonna catch some of the West Coast, some of the UK people they've been trying to catch my show for the longest. You see how demons
you should. You should. Yeah.
that will never use my sleep pattern without never gonna
Yeah.
happen.
You gotta have.
Ah, no.
You gotta have one for the U.S. time zone, and then the second
Yeah,
show for the UK
and
European time zone.
yeah, no, I want to catch that little crowd because I know they watch my replays and all that, but
Yeah.
why not give them a little live show of the
Right.
Misfits once in a while? But
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
now
Every once in a while.
I tested the waters, you know what I mean? I kind of like it, you know what I mean? So I think and my second channel, hey guys, my second channel is gonna be me and my grandson just dropping what you call TikTok videos and um it's a little project that we're gonna work on. So it's
Oh, I
called
didn't even know. You have a second
I
channel?
I got three channels,
Oh, I didn't
but
know. Honestly,
yeah,
didn't know.
the second channel I renamed it. I forget. I got Mistress United, and I'll drop the link so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Um, and if you haven't subscribed, I'm gonna start maybe working. Maybe sometime next week, I'm gonna start doing some stuff there with
Yeah.
my grandson, and start just move away from these live stream a little bit. You know what I mean? And try to do something different
Yeah.
because the live streams are beginning to kind of wear on me. Not wear. I don't want to say wear on me. I'm not tired of doing them. I actually still like doing going live and stuff. But I think I just want to try something else for a little bit. So
Yeah.
that's the second.
Exactly.
The third channel is called my wife renamed it for me. Um, Newfound Life. The third
Oh,
channel
okay.
is going to be for
Got
people that are ill. If you have some type of sickness and you're a survivor or
hmm
it's just about illness. It's um, the how to deal with maybe some going back and forth. But that one's going to be experimental and see where that goes. But yeah, so let me why not drop that link now? Right now that I'm here. Um, so this is the third channel.
All right.
Why not?
Let's see.
Hold up, I'm gonna drop it now. Hold up. That's the second channel I just dropped. You see it there.
The Misfit
Yeah,
363.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, let me change accounts. Go back to my account and yeah, I'm just gonna try some different things and maybe go at night and I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just right now I don't know what I want to do.
Yeah.
What I
Good.
don't want to do is repeat the behavior from yesterday. Hey, la Puffy, ¿cómo está? Otra Latina. It's been a night of Latinos, but
What up, Puff?
I don't want to. What I can do is promise myself not to repeat the behavior from yesterday. That was out of our character. It's not something that I usually do. I don't accuse my good friends
It,
of
you said
things.
that live though is
Yeah, it's up.
still
Mhm.
it's yes it's up it's
Yeah, yeah. It's messy. It's messy. Pasó muchas cosas. There's a lot of arguing, but you
muchas
can watch.
cosas
Yeah,
hay muchas
yeah,
cosas. ¿Eh?
yeah. But no, nobody got emmed. Nobody got injured.
Okay.
But I think if
I'll
anything, physically anyway,
yeah
physically. But
yeah
it's
yeah
not
because
not not
I
not
wasn't
not one of
watching
my
it. Yeah.
no, not one of my proudest moments. But it happened, and I hope tomorrow everything starts fresh and we can move away from what happened. So.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
hopefully
Yeah. I'll
that
check it.
happens.
I'll have to
But
check.
Larry, yo te voy a llamar maybe sometime in a couple of days, man, so we could chop it up, catch up, and maybe even
Yeah.
think about a new little project for me and Larry, because I just feel something that was left undone, and I want to at least give it another shot. If Larry gives me the opportunity, I would like to fulfill that thing that I kind of left um, even before it started. So that's one of my regrets on YouTube. I didn't finish what I started. You got me
Yeah,
there?
we'll talk, bro.
Okay, está bien. So anyway, good night, good morning, good afternoon.
Yeah. Everything.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw. It's been a Latino night, so I'm gonna throw that Latino outro that Waffles talk shit about. I don't know why. He don't like Puerto Rico. I don't know what that's about, but I love this outro. I love Wiki Weenie's intro. Obviously, I love anything that's musical, and I like all three of them. But this one means a lot to me because it does have my heritage and my Puerto Rican flags and all that.
Yeah.
And I don't know why he has criticized it. Maybe it's because it's made by STO. That's what I'm thinking. I hope it's that, and it's not nothing else. But I suspect it's because it was made by STO. Yeah, I'm only kidding about this. Obviously, it's
Hmm.
because it's made by Steel. But anyway, with that, I leave you guys. Take care. God bless.
All
Um,
right. Angel. God
go
bless.
see go see the doctors, man. Go get that blood check work, man. Let's try to be kind to each other for once, man.
Yep.
And give the people the flowers now. Don't wait till it's too late.
Yep.
And with that, I leave you. NWO for life.
All right. Angel. God bless.
Yeah, yeah.
Misfits World
All right, guys. mWo for life.